Imagine this, if you will, a lead-off match, 2 out of 3 falls. Playboy Buddy Rose, just to start the action off this afternoon. And he is going against a man that he injured a year and a half ago. Went back east, convalesced, 2 operations later, top physical condition, better shape than I've ever seen him before in his young life. He's going to be wrestling the man he hurt, and I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. Curt Hennig, folks. That's a young gentleman just coming to the ring. There he is, Curt Hennig. Look at the shape he's in.
Oh, he's getting the crowd pumped up for it, too. Boy, there's a packed crowd this afternoon to see this match.
Ring announcer, Don Owen.
Now, hold it now. Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls are to a TV time limit. And if there's any additional time, Rip Oliver is meeting Dean Ho following this bout if there's time left. Introducing in this corner, 246 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. As you all know, that it was Buddy Rose that crippled up Curt Hennig's knee, and he had to go back and have surgery on it and was out of action for 4 months, and that is the reason Hennig flew in here to get at Buddy Rose.
So I could break his knee again.
Introducing in this corner, 240 pounds from Minnesota, Curt Hennig.
Young Curt Hennig, ladies and gentlemen. His father, of course, Larry the Axe Hennig, a legend in this business. Curt is becoming quite a young legend himself. He just recently 8 consecutive times sold out Madison Square Garden, New York, and a big building in Baltimore, Maryland also.
Well, I'll tell you, old Playboy Buddy Rose hasn't done too bad at Madison Square Garden himself.
Look out. Rose wasting no time. He suckered Hennig right there before he can even get his ring jacket off. Rose pummeling on Curt Hennig. There's a Beal out of the corner. Rose, a drop kick.
Oh, he's not even giving him a chance.
He's throwing him in for an elbow smash. Hennig doesn't even have his jacket off yet, ladies and gentlemen. There's a try for a pin. 1, 2. Hennig kicks out.
Oh, well, the bell rang. And that's all Rose needed. And now he's ringing Hennig's bell.
Smashes his face hard in that top turnbuckle foreground. Hennig reverses the arm whip. Right hand to Rose's midsection. Uppercut. Arm whips Rose into the turnbuckle. Hits hard. Back body drop. Hennig gets out of his jacket. Look out.
You see that ring move when he hit that? This place is going crazy now.
Hennig is furious. Look at that right hand.
Oh, he's just...
Arm whip by Hennig. There's a drop kick right smack in the mouth of Rose. Try for a pin. Small package. 1, 2. Rose kicks out.
My word, this place is going
Hennig
crazy.
after him.
Going crazy. There's a right hand. There goes a whip into the turnbuckle. There's an arm drag. He's got an arm bar. Kneeling arm bar and Playboy Buddy Rose. He's got that baby whipped around into a figure 4.
Rose was sure, he was so sure he had this bout won. He attacked Hennig unprecedentedly at the beginning of the bout. Hennig, I've never seen a young man in such great shape, resilient enough to come back and stop Buddy Rose. Now he's got the upper hand. Unbelievable.
Boy, I tell you, he moved around there like a cat, Hennig did, once he got on track. Yeah, Rose obviously was going for the early pin, trying not to give Hennig any chance at all to even get ready. Didn't even have his jacket off.
Hennig asked me, he said, Dutch, please, when I come back to the Northwest, you and Don, give me Rose. He's got him.
Oh, he's got him all right.
He asked us this, too. Win, lose, or draw. Give me a shot at the guy you got with the title. There's Rose trying a hip block. Hennig held on to that arm bar and took him down with it. He said, give me a shot at the title, Dutch. I got news for you fans. Next card, Seattle, April 13th. The young man you're watching in the ring right now, Curt Hennig, is going to get his dream come true. Coming back to the Northwest uninjured, top physical condition, he's going to get a shot at the Pacific Coast Heavyweight Championship with Sheikh Abdullah Ali Hussein. That's April the 13th at the Seattle Center Arena.
Oh.
Curt Hennig and the Sheik for the championship, and that's just one of the bouts on the card.
Mark that one down. The 13th.
You know who else is going to be on that card?
Who?
About 4 or 5 years ago, there's a young gentleman in here. He's a Mexican-American from Texas. His name is Al Madril.
Aye.
Supermex is coming back. Al Madril.
Is that right?
He'll be there.
Boy, that's going to be some kind of a card.
Yeah, another fella from Texas, Brian Adias. Wait till you girls see this kid.
Oh, look at that.
A sitting arm bar. Look at Rose's face.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you reap what you sow in this business. Buddy had his way with Curt when Curt was first in here, injuring his knee and his arm. Oliver putting the finishing touches on that. I have a feeling Rose is going to pay the price for everything he's done to everybody. Sooner or later, what goes around comes around.
Well, he's starting to make a down payment right now because Hennig is really, he's working him over pretty good the past couple of minutes. Well, referee Sandy Barr breaks it up.
Oh, there's almost a pin. Rose was asleep on that one. Almost had him.
Oh, you bet he did. Look at Hennig, just cinching back on that. The crowd is counting.
This place is jammed to the hill today, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, on that card, April 13th, Curt Hennig, the challenger against the Pacific Coast champion, Sheikh Abdullah Ali Hussein. That's one of the main events. Listen to this. Rip Oliver and Big Billy Jack in a rematch by the fans' request. They had such a Donnybrook last time, upside down, out of the ring, all over the building. We're going to have a street fight.
A street fight?
A street fight. We've thrown all the rules out. They can dress in their street clothes, logger boots, cowboy boots, brass knuckles, a whole ball of wax, a street fight.
Holy
Anything goes, no stopping for nothing. There's got to be a winner. Billy Jack and Rip Oliver in that one.
That's the main event.
That's another one.
That's got all kinds of main events on that card.
I want to thank the people down in Centralia, Washington for their great turnout. Last time we were in Centralia, sold the building out, the junior high school. Gym proceeds went to the Eagles Club down there. They in turn put it back into the community. Also want to thank the people of Montesano, Washington, the largest crowd ever in Montesano, Washington to watch professional wrestling matches. For that fact, anything in that town. Jack Rottles and the Montesano Booster Club are to be congratulated for their efforts. Really appreciate it. We'll be going back to Montesano later on.
Well, I'll tell you, Centralia, great town, great people. Look what Hennig is doing to Buddy Rose's left arm. He's about taking that thing home with him.
I want to thank you, Don, for the bang-up job you did while I was on vacation. Folks really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me take the time off, partner.
Oh, hey. Just hope you had a good time.
You can go 5 years from now.
Oh, you're all heart, Dutchman. You're all heart.
Hennig's got that hammer locked in on Buddy Rose. There's a knee right underneath the clavicle, the back part of that shoulder blade. Or is that the scapula?
It's the back.
It's on part of the back, right?
Yeah, it's part of the back.
Hey, want to give a little plug over there to our friends in Canada. You folks up in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, you're going to be seeing a National Wrestling Association card coming to Victoria, British Columbia. Sunday, April 10th. Big Dave Schultz will be on one of those cards. And then again, Vancouver, British Columbia on Monday, April the 11th. So you Canadian fans, National Wrestling Association is coming back to town in BC. Check your newspapers and keep watching KPCQ Channel 13, Kelly Broadcasting, Tacoma, Seattle for details. Look at the look on that. You want to see concentration?
Oh, yeah, he's loaded for bear for this one. He's just throwing.
Head scissors by Rose. Excuse me, Don. Arm drag by Hennig. Goes right back after it. Another head scissors. Hennig kicks out. Another arm drag by Hennig.
Look at this.
Another head scissors. Hennig kicks out again. Rose comes in, suckers him into it again.
Whoa.
Oh. I think I hurt myself.
I'm getting tired watching this. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now he's going to stand on Rose's head.
Kurt, that's attached. Kurt, that part is attached to it. He's trying to pull it off.
Yeah, that's what he's been trying to do ever since this thing started. He wants to take that arm home with him.
Incidentally, Don, how you doing?
Well, as compared to what?
Boy, this thing. You talk about excitement, ladies and gentlemen.
This place is electric.
The fastest sports in the world, professional wrestling. We have the most loyal fans in the world. Take a good look at the crowd we've got here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
This place is packed. They're hanging from the rafters. They're all over the place.
Big time wrestling, part of the National Wrestling Association, sanctioned by the Washington State Boxing Commission. Dale Ashley, Chief Inspector. I want to thank the commission for their fine work they've done to bring wrestling back to the Pacific Northwest.
Well, I tell you, Henning is just, he has revenge all over his face, all over his body. Oh, there's a good move by Rose.
Excellent move. Head scissors by Henning. Rose stands up. Drop kick, Henning. Henning takes a bump out of the ring.
Right out.
He got his feet under him. He got his feet under him. He's lucky on that one. That still takes the starch out. But Kurt was lucky enough to get his feet under him.
Well, what this is doing is giving Buddy Rose now very valuable recovery time. Rose just wanted him out of there. He wanted him off of him.
This young man, Henning, when he came in here about a year and a half ago, he was just too nice. Just too nice. He didn't have any mean streak in him. He hadn't been beaten on enough. But after the accident, you can't call it an accident. It was done intentionally. Rose busted his knee, and Oliver busted his elbow. There's a stomp by Rose. Henning had 2 operations. Now, after 2 operations, I think Kurt has gone to school. He's back, and he is a force to be reckoned with.
You bet he is. You bet he is. And he's reckoning with Buddy Rose right now. Rose is not exactly going to help him into the ring. Oh, Henning blocked that punch and is coming back with some right hands of his own. Rose just shouldered him right out onto the concrete again. Yeah, I think Henning, like you say, he went to school. He learned to get mean. He learned to get mad.
And Henning lands down there one more time. He may get a parking ticket.
Here we go.
There's an inside suplex back into the... That head. All Rose's weight went on him, though. There's a try for a pin. 1, 2.
Oh, no.
You see, when Kurt kicked out of that, he drove that shoulder up in the air to get that shoulder off the mat.
Yep.
Stuck that arm straight up. That pulls that shoulder off the mat. You can't count 3.
There goes a whip. Go!
Oh, boy.
Airborne on that one.
Right on the base of his sacrum.
Now Rose coming in.
Knee to the face by Rose. He's got a knee pad on, but that doesn't take the shock of 246 pounds coming down off of you. Brutal move by Rose. Brutal wrestler, Buddy Rose.
Here comes a body slam. Now what's he going to do? No!
Rose tried for a splash. Henning moved out of the way. Rose going to try again. This time he caught him with a forearm right across the mush.
He's going for a pin. 1, 2. And Henning rolls out and kicks out. Whew.
Boy,
That's a move.
That was close.
That was strength.
You know, Kurt's got to have jet lag. He's come a long way for this bout. He's been in the air now for almost all day long, and coming to the arena this afternoon. There's a try for a body cut. Henning's got him down. 1, 2.
Oh. You see how Rose kicked out of that thing.
I thought we had the first fall of this bout. Very close.
He threw Henning right off of him. Now he's going to go to work on Henning in the corner.
Heavy chop.
There's a reversal.
Reverse by Henning. Upside down goes Rose. Henning, turn around. Turn around. Rose is hooked at top leg.
Hanging by his feet. Oh! Come on down.
Kurt Henning has gone to school, and school is now open. Buddy Rose is the pupil.
Oh, and the crowd loves it. Here comes a right hand. That turned Rose around.
Atomic drop time. Bingo!
Ah.
Oh, ho, ho. There's a try for an upside-down victory roll. 1, 2. Oh, Rose kicks out, picks up.
Tell you, that Rose is something else too, Dutch. Both these men, just marvelous athletes. There's a right hand. Another body slam. Now, Hennig came down right on Rose's knees.
He was on target, but Rose brought those knees up.
Yep.
That knocked the wind out of him. That stunned him.
Rose was waiting for him on that one.
That stunned him. Hennig on the mat. Considerable pain. That wind knocked out of him. Rose is going up the rope. He's going up to the top rope.
Hennig's coming.
Curt Hennig's getting up. Big right hand. Oh! Woo! We don't need to explain that, ladies and gentlemen. Words and sight alone. That's all you need. Take a look.
You saw it.
You saw what happened.
Oh,
Hennig trying for pin. Rose got the leg on the ropes. No explanation needed on that one. Everybody in the building and everybody out on TV saw that. Arm whip.
The entire ring moved. The entire ring moved. Hennig caught Rose with a vicious elbow. Here we go again.
Drop kick.
This could be it.
Drop kick off the top rope.
That's it.
3, that's out.
That's it.
Look at Hennig. Look at Hennig.
Oh, he's
That's the
beside
first fall.
himself.
Don, did you see? He caught Buddy Rose on the shoulder and the neck.
Yes.
You see where he hit him?
Put him out.
That wasn't a regular drop kick. He caught Rose right here in the pit of the neck.
Yeah.
Right under the ear.
Oh, I'll tell you, he put him.
Rose is out.
He laid him right out.
He's not. Don't. Hang on here. We better go to a break. Rose is out cold.
Yeah,
Let's
he
go to
is.
a break. I'll have an interview.
All right, we'll be right back after
He's
this
out of it.
timeout.
Boy, that was a terrible blow.
This is American.
The Pacific Northwest is still unconscious out there, Don.
Yeah, they've been...
He took a terrible, terrible blow. That drop kick off the top rope by Curt Hennig caught Rose flush on the base of the neck, right under the ear with the one foot. The other foot caught him alongside the jaw.
Yeah, they're calling for a stretcher now, Dutch.
Yeah, Don, they're calling for a stretcher. Keep a camera on him. If they're gonna carry him out of the ring, I want to keep a camera on this. Rose is unconscious. This match is supposed to be 2 out of 3 falls. Somebody keep a camera right on him.
Looks like maybe Hennig has done what he said he was going to try to do.
Yes, I hate to agree with you on that. Injury for injury, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Rose is out of it. I just hope he hasn't busted that man's neck. That was a very vicious blow by Curt. It was a completely legal blow, but it was really vicious. They're getting a stretcher into the ring now for Rose. They're going to need some help.
I'll tell you, Hennig came off that top rope. Rose was just getting to his feet, and Hennig caught Rose right smack in the neck and in the head. And boy, I tell you, Rose just went down like a shot, and he hasn't come back up yet. Now they're trying to clear the ring area to get that stretcher out of there. I think our main event is over. Buddy Rose is going to be carried out of here on a stretcher. And Curt Hennig came back with vengeance, and he got it.
I just looked at the tape on that thing.
Here comes Curt Hennig now.
Right. Hennig's ready for the second fall. By the looks of this, there's not going to be any second fall.
there won't
Rose
be.
has been injured. He's moving that left hand of his.
Buddy Rose wants me to take him to the hospital because he hasn't got any feeling from his neck down. So... this was scheduled for 2 out of 3 falls, and you won the only fall, so you win the match.
Curt Hennig has just beat Buddy Rose. Buddy Rose has been injured. Hennig really popped the drop kick on him from the top rope, caught him alongside of the neck. Well, I tell you, this was supposed to be a 2 out of 3 fall, but this bout is over. Curt Hennig the winner. April 13th, this young man faces Sheikh Abdullah Hussein for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship on one of the bouts on that card. I guess we're going to be having another bout, a 2 out of 3 fall match coming up. Depends on what my partner sends out here. Okay, Don, back to you.
Well, they just carried Buddy Rose on the stretcher outside, out the doors, so they'll be attending to him. Curt Hennig flew all the way back here to avenge the injury that Buddy Rose did to him a few months ago that put him in the hospital. And now it looks like he's put Buddy Rose in the hospital. And boy, I tell you, what a match this is going to be April 13th at the Seattle Center Arena, Dutch.
Tour of the East Coast, New York City, Baltimore, Washington, the Carolinas. Came back without any fear at all. This time he's all healed up. The operation is success on his knee. The operation on his elbow is success. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that just put Buddy Rose out of condition for a while. At least we think so. Curt Hennig.
Thank you very much, Dutch. First of all, I'd like to say hi to all the people up here in the Northwest, and it's really great to be back here, number one. The reason I came back was to do a job on a guy here named Buddy Rose, first of all, who hurt my knee, put me in the hospital, made me not make any money, made me not be able to play with my children, and that's not a very good feeling when you're in the hospital and you don't work. But I came back for one reason. Number one reason was to get Mr. Rose. Number two reason I'm here, to get the Pacific Northwest belt. And by God, I'm going to do everything I can with the support of the people to do that.
You know, it's very interesting following your career while you were back east, Curt. We've heard nothing but great things. You sold out the Garden, you sold out the arenas in Baltimore and Washington and Philadelphia, and we heard nothing but good things. You're healed up. You look great. If I was that good looking, I'd be a millionaire by now, young man, and I'm quite sure that your dad, the Axe, is very, very proud of you.
Well, Dutch, thank you very much for that, and I think the experience out on the East Coast helped me quite a bit. You know, they have top wrestlers out there, but the competition here in the Northwest is as tough as I've ever seen anywhere else, and I'll tell you, if I can stay healthy, I'm in shape, I'm working out, and I'm here, and I just hope the people, the very best, and I hope they're behind me. I know they are, and I'm just happy to be here, Dutch. Thank you very much.
Okay, Curt, thank you very much. What a likable young...
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Curt Hennig, here I am, sitting here with my remote control, controlling my big screen television off to my left, controlling my videotape machine off to my left. I've got my phone right here by my side. I've got all the conveniences of life, except one convenience that I haven't got is my revenge to get you. Curt Hennig, 7 years I've been in the Northwest. 7 years I've ruled the Northwest, and 7 years I ran a lot of wrestlers out of the Northwest. And you come along and you upset the Playboy. You hurt the Playboy, the first man to ever do it. Now let me tell you something, Curt Hennig. For 7 years, I have a long and mean and great reputation that nobody has ever in the history of the Northwest been able to repeat. My roots were so long, they went all the way to China. And then you come along and you pulled the roots right out of my neck. You climbed the top rope and you drop-kicked me off the top rope, and you knocked me on my back in the middle of that ring, and I went numb.
Now here, Curt Hennig takes a tremendous chance. Here the leap, and watch this drop kick. From the top rope, a drop kick into the chest of Playboy Buddy Rose.
Sandy Barr said, "Rose, get up for the second fall. It's time to wrestle." I said, "I can't." He said, "Why?" I said, "I have no feeling in my legs. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel different parts of my body were numb, and I was scared." First time in my life I was scared, Curt Hennig. And you know what? I said, "Take me to a hospital right now." I wasn't going to take no chances. So off I go. Thank you very much, Don Owens, for the first-class service. No ambulance. I go off in a car to the hospital. Nobody calls an ambulance. Nobody cares what happens to Buddy Rose. But then when I get to the hospital, I get the x-rays. I get told what's wrong with me. I get the neck brace. I'm told to wear this for 4 to 6 weeks. This is another inconvenience, Curt Hennig, you're putting me through. Well, let me tell you something. You stepped on the wrong toes. You're barking up the wrong tree. Playboy Buddy Rose is going to be back someday, some way. And when I do come back, Curt Hennig, I'm coming after you and you only. You, Curt Hennig, will wish you never ever hurt the Playboy, because nobody ever has, and the revenge will be mine. And I promise you, people of the Northwest, this is the last time I'm ever going to be embarrassed or be shown.
You see that ring move, Dutch? Woo!
There's an ear knocker. Look at the big man. He's out on his feet.
Timber!
There's a try for a pin. 1, 2. Uses those rubber gloves to get off of it. Got out of it.
Oh, he brought a knee up into Curt Hennig midsection.
There's a reverse backslide. Hennig's trying for a backslide on the big man. Could be too much weight. Kurt's fighting and trying to backslide him. That's a big man he's trying to bring over his shoulders. 280 pounds of him.
Look at this.
The big man taking him back the other way.
He may reverse this on Hennig.
He's trying. Kurt's fighting back.
All right.
Oh, the adrenaline's flowing.
He's got him. The Sheik came in there.
Close, but no cigar. Sheik saved the day for his team. Flying mare.
Boy, Hennig had him.
Big man comes across the back of Hennig's neck with his full body weight.
Now, what's he doing? He's going up on the second.
He's going up on
the top rope.
Look at this.
Oh, he caught.
Hennig rolls over on top of the big man. Hennig wins.
He got him.
Hennig wins.
He got him. Oh, this place is going crazy. Billy Jack is confronting the Sheik outside the ring here. Sandy Barr is trying to break him up. Hold it. Dutch, what's going on out there? That guy's got a strap around his throat.
What has he got wrapped around his throat? He's got a belt. Somebody threw a belt up there.
Now he's got him.
He's got him caught there. Now he's going to beat him with the belt.
Oh, come on.
He's working him over with a belt. Where did he get that belt from?
I don't know where that came from.
He's working Hennig over something terrible with that belt.
He's whipping him across the back. Where's Billy Jack? Here comes Billy Jack.
Billy was almost in the dressing room. He's coming back in the ring.
There goes.
This man's bailing out.
There goes the big guy. He's going to get out of
He's got
there.
some stripes across his back. Look at those red marks from that belt. Lucky didn't cut him.
Hey, geez. Okay, our main event won by the team of Billy Jack and Curt Hennig. Don't go away. We'll be back after this word for Tom Peterson.
97402. Well, ever since I was with the Genovese family in New York State, ever since I was with the Genovese family, I was a standover man. But then I did time at Attica. And at Attica, that's where men are from. Hennig, I challenge you to a prison yard match. And that's where the prisoners stand around the ring with straps to keep the two fighters from running. But you'll run. I know you will never accept it. A prison yard match. They station guards around the ring, and they keep the guys in the ring. If a guy tries to get out and break away and run, they've all got straps, and they beat the guy back into the ring. Did you hear that match he just challenged you to?
A prison yard match? I don't know. I didn't catch all the rules on it. Ordinarily, I haven't been whipped with a belt since I've been 5 years old, brother, and I've been beat down bad. This man comes out here. I don't know. I don't care if he's with. I don't care what he's about. He whipped me with a belt. He wants a prison yard match. I wouldn't regularly go for it. But there's got to be an end to this right now. He wants him. I'll give him any kind of match. If that's the kind of match he wants, that's the kind of match I'll give him. But, brother, watch out for belts. I understand I heard him say something about people on the outside with belts.
We're talking about next Saturday night, I take it.
Next Saturday night. If I get a match with him, he wants to whip me with a belt. The people on the outside have belts. I don't want to. But I'll take it. I'll take any match he wants to give. It's got to be ended. It's got to be here in Portland. Next Saturday, prison yard match is what he wants. Prison yard match is what he'll get.
There's no disqualification in the bout. All the guards stand around the outside of the ring, Kurt. If anybody tries to break and run, the guys have instructions outside to beat you back into the ring with those straps. And you're accepting the bout. That'll be the bout next Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Kurt Hennig against 97402.
It's going to be tough with the belts and all, but I've come too far to get hurt again. And I'm not letting anybody of Rose's friends or anybody of anybody's friends hurt me again. Because I'm here in Portland in the Northwest, and I'm here to stay as long as I can.
Okay, you heard it, Don. Next Saturday, Kurt Hennig against 97402, the Convict, in a prison yard match. Everybody around the ring will have straps. Guy tries to break and run. They beat him back into the ring. Kurt's pretty well cut up from that belt. Personally, that's going to be one wild match. Don, you take it.
A lot of things have gone under the bridge between you and I, huh, Portland? Seattle, Tacoma. I remember before, a long time ago, when I first came to Portland, Oregon. Matter of fact, I remember when I was a kid having a test on mathematics. And the test came back and I got a 0 on it because I really didn't understand the school. The only reason I didn't go to college, what kept me from college was high school. As the teacher says to me, he says, Roddy, he says, 0, he says, that seems to be your life story. Yeah. I remember first coming to Portland, Oregon, young brash kid, walking in with his bagpipes. All kinds of folks looking at me and me looking right back at him, 21 years old, and pooh, spitting right back. We didn't like each other much then. I remember a lot of things under the water there. Remember a good friend of ours, Frank Bonneville. God bless him. Remember up there, and we used to laugh a lot. Joel Cox, little poster boy there for Easter Seals. Lonnie Main, another good friend. I mean, we've been through some stuff together, you know. It's not like the promotion has taken a World Heavyweight Championship match and just threw 2 fighters together, you see, because this is something I've been working at for a long time, Jack. I remember losing to Buddy Rose. I remember going home feeling so bad, beating myself with my canary for a day and a half. Feeling sorry for myself, you know. Ain't no sympathy, man. I remember lots of stuff. I remember remember those 2 cute little ladies that used to sit at ringside there? Every TV you'd see them. They're about 78 years old, and God bless them, every time I was there, they'd bring me all kinds of chocolates. Like I needed chocolates, right? Now I got a chance for World's Heavyweight Champion. You know, Lonnie Main wanted that a lot in Portland, Oregon. He never got a chance. A lot of people in Portland got shafted. And finally, Don Owens, the promoter there, who's a very fair man, has got together and finally gives someone a break. Ric Flair comes around and says all kinds of stuff. You see, I am now the United States Heavyweight Champion, and I had to become the #1 contender before I could get a match with Ric Flair. And now, all of a sudden, in the Northwest, I got me a fight for the World's Heavyweight Championship with Ric Flair. This is something I've been working for a long time. I ain't asked no favors from nobody. I've been down and kicked around. I remember me and Killer Brooks running around, big spiked dog collars. We beat some people half to death. Got beat half to death sometimes. It didn't stop, you see. This is something that I've worked for a long time. Ric Flair, I see him wandering around. Long blonde hair, and his style is, he's got a couple of nice bleached blondes on each arm. They're walking around, look like they got 2 midgets wearing dunce caps and sweaters. They're walking around like big shot. You see, I still drives me a 52 Ford pickup truck. Oh, yeah, I got a Cadillac, but it's diesel. I got me a wife now, and I got me a little daughter. 7 pounds, 9 ounces. You see, Roddy Piper ain't changed a whole lot. And I'll still butt my cigar in your face just for kicks, Jack. I've worked long and hard. You see, when I first started, it was important for me to win, man, because I had to eat. Now for me to win is a necessity. It's something that I have to do now. And Roddy Piper's coming to town, Jack. And I'm coming for the World's Heavyweight Champion in every place I can find him. And it turned out I'm coming to a place where I got me some friends. And I was a coming, mister, and I was a smoking. And Ric Flair, you better look all around, Jack. Because every place you look, you're going to see RP.
and I'm coming to kick some, Jack.
Well, we thought you'd find that tape of interest. And don't go away, because we'll be right back with more action after this word for Tom Peterson.
Welcome.
For glove. Stasiak's going to break that up. He's trying to suffocate him. Okay, Hennig couldn't. I'm sure he couldn't get his breath under there. This big guy moves so slow, Dutch. He's just so methodical in every move that he makes. And everyone's a strong one like that.
Kurt went over too far on that back body drop. He didn't get his feet under him. He hit right on the base of his posterior, right on that tailbone.
Even with all this punishment that Hennig is taken, he still...
First thing you learn when you become a professional, try not to lose your presence of mind, even if you're being tossed around blindly. You can't see where you're going. Try to find your place in the air. Try to get your feet down, get them down, break that fall. Try to break some of the impact. If you can't, you hit it full force, it just knocks the wind out of you.
Well, Hennig certainly kept his poise and presence of mind in that first fall because he won it. After taking this vicious beating, he won the first fall. Now he's rolling the big man over. Still, tough right hand right to the jaw.
Al Madrill on the far side of the ring's acting like a cheerleader over there.
Oh, yeah.
Let him go.
Brian Adidas been doing the same thing over here.
There's the initials on Al's shirt out there. TCB, taking care of business, Madrill. Curt Hennig has finally got up on top of the convict.
Yeah,
Convict is managing to roll him back over. That's a lot of weight he's dealing with.
Oh, yeah, and the convict's got that bear hug applied to him. Now he's rolling Hennig over. There's a 1 count. Well, I tell you, these wrestlers are pumped. This entire crowd is pumped. This place going in a frenzy after that first fall. Well, Hennig finally got out of that one.
Boy, can Hennig do it? Can he do it?
Oh, timber!
He knocked himself backwards doing it, but he got the big man off his feet.
Here comes another one.
There, he ducked out of the way, threw him out of the ring.
Here comes the assassin. Here comes Tia. And they're beating on him right now with that belt. Look at the assassin. He's going crazy on Hennig. Adidas is trying to keep Tia away, but they can't stop the assassin. Oh, I tell you, he really laid a lot of leather on Hennig. Well, what's he going to do?
Well, the rules clearly state that all 4 guards.
Well, Hennig doesn't want to go back outside.
Look at this! Hennig's got the big man in the head scissors facing it.
Here he comes!
Oh, look out!
Look at Adidas!
Yeah, look at their chance. They are working the big man over. Look at that, really going to work with him. Look at this.
They're unloading on that big guy.
Big man's trying to get back into the ring out of the way.
Woo! Even Tia hit him a couple of times. Oh, the crowd brought the crowd to their feet. There's a right hand. Puts the big man down. Now Hennig's on a roll. There's a right hand. Here comes another one. What's keeping that guy up? Hennig's trying. Oh, he just got raked across the face with those rubber gloves.
I'm not too sure that convict isn't a lot smarter than people give him credit for. He's wearing that suit, so you know that those belts aren't going to hit that raw skin like they hit on Kurt. Maybe he's smart enough to know that. Look at that body slam! Curt Hennig, ladies and gentlemen, just picked up 280 pounds and slammed him to the mat.
Here comes Hennig. Oh, he lifted that big guy up with that right knee. Oh, the big man's taking a little punishment as Hennig unloads on him a little bit. There's another right hand. I'll tell you, that would knock most men right flat on their backs. Oh, he threw Hennig out, and here comes the assassin beating on him. T is beating on him.
Kurt's back is raw. Look at the stripes all over him. Look at the stripes on his back. There's a suplex into the ring by the big man. He tried it. Kurt Hennig, small package, the convict. Oh.
Wait, this thing was just about over, Dutch.
Oh, be still my heart. There's a knee.
Here comes a body slam. Now, let's see. Oh, he's going to go up on the rope. He's going to go up. He's going to go up on the top rope. Here he comes. Hennig brought his knees up, and he landed right on Hennig's knees.
He caught him right in the crotch area with both knees. Kurt's going up to the top rope. If he drop kicks, look at this. Oh,
he got it.
Him.
This may be over now.
Famous off the top drop kick right behind her neck.
1, 2.
The count is over. Kurt Hennig wins the main event, the Prison Yard match. 2 consecutive straight falls. Who would have believed it? 2 straight falls. Hennig's the winner.
Can you believe this thing? This was scheduled for 2 out of 3, and Hennig took it in 2. Hennig wins the main event. Oh, this has got to be...
So much for Buddy Rose's theory of sending a hitman in here to take care of Kurt. Kurt just stood up for himself. This young man is made in this business, and the sky's the limit. Look out. Kurt Hennig has arrived.
I think Rose's hitman just lost his job. Oh, this has got to be one of the biggest victories in Hennig's career. Kurt Hennig, winner. Our main event tonight, over 97402. Woo! Mercy, we can't even hear ourselves think around here. Well, don't go away. We've got an interview or something coming up here. We'll be right back after this timeout.
You get 2 straight on the convict. He gave up 45 pounds of that, man. You never been involved in a match like that. That's great.
It's not the match that I wanted to wrestle, but he was put out here by Buddy Rose or by the Klan, whoever sent him out here. What I want now is a shot at the Pacific Northwest title with the Sheik.
I think your fans agree you should get that title shot, too.
He said I had to go through somebody to deserve him. Who did I prove to? Who did I beat? Listen, brother, I'm not bragging on it, but Buddy Rose was sent in the hospital. I hear he's coming back now. He's one of the greatest wrestlers that ever wrestled here in the Pacific Northwest. Well, brother, I put him in the hospital, Sheik. I just took the whipping of my life, too, brother. And let me tell you something, Sheik. You put that title on the line, and you're going to have a new Pacific Northwest.
You got something you want to say to me? Kurt the Hatchet Hennig? You want a shot at my belt? The guys in here boasting.
And the people here, I'm sure, want to see me have a shot at that belt.
He thinks that he deserves a shot because his name is Hennig. Your name's not Axis Hatchet. You don't deserve no shot at my belt till you prove something to me, boy.
I just got done proving it.
You want this belt? You want this belt?
Yes, I want.
Not the belt. He wants this belt. I'll tell you what I'll do. Half a man, Hatchet. You want a shot at my belt, boy? Yeah, bleed like a dog. One way. Next week, an Iranian death match right here. And if this half a man can beat me in an Iranian death match, and I'll let both my wrists be tied to the turnbuckle, if he can beat me, he'll have his shot.
Kurt, can you get up, Kurt? But she just said if you can beat him in an Iranian death match, you've been in one of those before, he'll give you a title shot next week.
I want a title shot with that geek anywhere I can get one. And I want it next week here. Iranian death match, I don't care what he wants. He's going down next week, I guarantee it.
Don, the Sheik just said if Hennig can beat him here next Saturday in an Iranian death match, Kurt just accepted the bout. An Iranian death match here next Saturday. If Kurt wins that bout, the Sheik will give him a title shot. Somebody come out here and give me a hand with this young man. Kurt, can you get up? He's mad. I don't blame him for being mad. You saw it, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, Curt Hennig, Sheikh Abdullah Ali Hussein in the Sheik's favorite type match, an Iranian death match.
He's going down next week right here in Portland in his own kind of match. I guarantee it.
Whew. That's going to be something to see, Don. Ones out there. Mothers are in free. Ladies and gentlemen, back, and he has recovered from his injury. World famous Playboy, Buddy Rose. I thought that I would be able to wrestle tonight, but no, my doctor said, Buddy Rose, you can't wrestle yet. Your neck is still injured, thanks to Curt Hennig. Now, Ric Flair's coming. Roddy Piper's coming. I could have had a world title match. I could have wrestled Roddy Piper. I could have got my revenge on Curt Hennig. But no, I got to wear this neck brace and stay out of professional wrestling for I don't know how much longer. But you know what? The day I take this neck brace off is the day you people will know that I'm healthy. Because when I take it off, everybody will know the Playboy is back and the Playboy is healthy. Now, Savage, I videotaped all those shows a lot of times while I was gone. I went to Hawaii. The doctor said a little sun wouldn't hurt. So I went and got some sun on the beach. But I had to wear this thing, then I'd take it off, then I'd wear it, I'd take it off. But I had no paychecks coming in. But I had money in the bank, thank God. Now, you made a lot of money in professional wrestling. You know how it works. You don't make money when you're not wrestling, right?
That's right.
Thank God I saved a little bit. But I'll tell you what. The clan, Rip Oliver and his clan, I noticed, have kept all their belts. Congratulations, Rip Oliver. You're doing great on your own. I told you the Playboy could do it on his own. I had a problem, though. Curt Hennig put me out of wrestling, and he put me... You can't blame the fans, buddy. I put a lot of people out of wrestling, and he's the first man to ever do it. Roddy Piper was the second closest man to ever do it. By the way, I saw Roddy Piper's interview on tape, you know, and he talked about his whole background, his whole style of life, and it was all true. And he also said, you know, that I had a big match with Buddy Rose, and he beat me. But I'll admit, Buddy Rose did lose to Roddy Piper in a hair match. We beat each other. He was my toughest competition I ever faced. But I'll say this much for Roddy Piper, and you people, as much as I hate you, I'll say this about Roddy Piper. I hope he wins the world championship. You know why? This is the reason why. I want Piper to win because then I know I can be the new world champion because I know I can beat Roddy Piper. And another thing, Ric Flair, the last 2 times he was here, we both flew in from the East Coast. We both went at it. The last 2 times you don't see what happened. But what happened here, he saved himself both times by getting disqualified. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of changes being made. But no, Buddy Rose don't get no chance. Buddy Rose is out of action. Buddy Rose doesn't get nothing. But when this neck brace comes off, the world's going to come down, and the wrestlers are going to go down because Buddy Rose will be back. When I take this off, you watch. Ladies and gentlemen, back from his injury, and he has a neck brace on, but somehow or other, Don, I still just don't quite trust him. Back to you.
Puts Curt down. He's Curt trying to gain his senses. Equilibrium back. Saxon working him over, doesn't give him much room to breathe. Hooking that arm over that top rope. Oh, big chop.
Boy,
wow.
It was. Cut him in the neck.
Oh, God! Holy mackerel!
He flipped right smack over that top rope and landed on the concrete. Almost hit his head, too, Dutch, on that iron post. If he'd done that, it'd be over right now.
Did a complete front flip out on the concrete. He missed Curt Hennig altogether, hit that stomach. He brings him back into the ring with the ring rope.
Oh, Hennig is really hot now.
Let's talk about the right hand by Hennig. Short right hand, another short right hand. Oh, look at this. He's got the assassin reeling. Arm whip coming at you. Drop kick by Hennig. He didn't miss that one.
Cut him.
Packaging him up.
He still got out of it.
Oh, that assassin is really resilient. He gets out of more trouble than Carter has liver pills. Oh, another
right hand alongside the face. There's a whip into the ropes. Oh.
Oh, my goodness. Look out, Sandy. Oh, right on his head.
Sandy landed on his head out there in the
right
concrete.
smack dab on his head. Kurt Hennig's going up to the top rope.
Here comes Buddy Rose.
Buddy Rose. Watch. Oh, look out.
Look what he's doing up there.
Look at that break. He tore that. I told you.
You were right. You were right. He doesn't need that.
Rose is going to suplex him from the top rope. Look out. Oh, my goodness gracious. Referee Sandy Barr still down. Rose beating a path for the dressing room.
Oh, Rose took on one of the spectators there, too, as he left. Well, there are a couple of people trying to grab him. Here comes the assassin.
Kurt is hurt. He's suplexing from the second rope. The assassin's back in the ring. So is Sandy Barr. Sandy counting.
2.
Kurt is out cold.
3, that's it.
That's it. The assassin just beat Kurt Hennig. What you didn't see was, what Barr didn't see was Rose coming in. There's a neck brace of Rose laying over there in the ring.
Yeah, Barr didn't see any of that. He was laying down there in the concrete. Boy, I tell you, that is some kind of action. It all started with the assassin coming off the ropes. He tried a leapfrog over Hennig, and he made it over Hennig, but landed right into Sandy Barr, and Barr went outside and landed on the concrete. Rose came in and did some damage to Hennig. Boy, that's really weird. Well, the assassin is declared the winner over Curt Hennig. We'll be back after this timeout for Tom Peterson.
The big show coming up this Tuesday night, the Expo Center. Don't forget, tickets will be on sale all day Sunday. That's tomorrow, and all day Monday and Tuesday. You'll be able to get tickets all day at the Expo Center itself during the day. There's going to be 3,000 general admission tickets on sale. The new aluminum bleachers they're putting in out there. Don't forget, Rowdy Piper gets his chance in Portland, his adopted hometown, and he's going against Ric Flair, the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion for the title. Also on that card.
A lot of things going down here. First of all, I'd like to cover this. Tuesday night's the big night at the Expo Center. 3 belts on the line. The World Heavyweight title belt, the tag team, and my big shot at the Sheik for the belt. Sheik, it's all over with. It's all done. It's all coming down in front of everybody Tuesday night at the Expo Center. And, brother, I'm coming after you like I never came after anybody before. Not only that, what happened here tonight just put more coal on the fire, brother, made it hotter. And I guarantee it, my dad told me when I guarantee the people something, I'm going to do it. And I'm guaranteeing the people here that I'm going to win the Northwest belt, and that's a promise to the people of the Northwest.
That's a big promise.
Second of all, now next week, next Saturday, I heard that Flair and Piper both got to head out of town, go their separate ways. Now they're going to stay. They're going to have a super tag team match here. Roddy Piper is going to tag up with Billy Jack against Ric Flair and Rip Oliver. Now, what I want on that tape is you, Rose. You know, Rose, that little stunt you pulled tonight, you come out there saying you can't wrestle, you can't do anything because your neck hurts. You come out and pull that stunt, cause me to lose a match. Rose, I'm going to try to get it. I talked to Don Owens. He will announce it Tuesday night. I'm going to try to get a match with you next Saturday night here. And it'll be announced Tuesday that I'm going to have a match with you. Yes or no? Don Owens, please, I beg of you. I'm going to take this and shove it down your throat, Rose.
We got to get out of here, Don. That bout is tentatively scheduled.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 230 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose.
228 pounds. I love it.
His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from New York, Ron Ritchie.
Playboy doing a couple of nip-ups for us there. Playboy Buddy Rose in the white trunks and the tan from Hawaii. The other gentleman in the ring, young sensational Ron Ritchie. The blue trunks, the black shoes. And we want you to know that Buddy weighs 228 pounds. This is the lightest I've seen him. Walking around here a couple of days ago with the neck brace on like he was hurt. I had a feeling he wasn't hurt.
Well, he went on what they call the Hennig diet.
Henning put him away, but he recuperated, and he tried to sucker everybody into believing he's hurt. He's not hurt right now. He'll take your head off as soon as look at you.
I don't know. I can't help but think that that neck still has to be vulnerable to... now they're going to have a little verbal bout out there, start things out. Ron Ritchie.
Buddy was saying something to Ron Ritchie, and then Ron Ritchie said something to Buddy. Now Buddy backed away from him. The fans are going wild. What a packed house here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. KCPQ Channel 13 is bringing you big-time wrestling. The best professional wrestling television show in the United States of America. If you don't believe us, ask the fans.
That's right. Gully Broadcasting. Here we go. Go behind by Playboy.
There's a switch out and a try for an escape, which he does. Ron Ritchie gets away from Buddy Rose and up on his feet.
See the look on Buddy's face? Can't believe this. What's this young guy doing here? Oh, wait a minute. That was the way I planned that. I wonder if Ritchie's going to go for, well, there he does go for the neck area anyway, or the side headlock. And a little grinding on that. And there goes. Oh, Rose tried to whip Ritchie into the ropes. Ritchie wasn't buying that.
Flying elbow by Rose. Rose is airborne on that one. Ron Ritchie's down very hard. Buddy tucks him in. 1, 2. Ritchie kicks out.
Ritchie's eyes were dazed, too, as he came off those ropes. Still trying to shake the cobwebs out.
There's a backbreaker by Rose. That would finish off any normal human being. 1, 2. I thought we had a pin. So did Rose.
Yeah.
The noise you heard just a while ago, ladies and gentlemen, was my microphone. There's something loose on it. It's not the station's fault. I dropped the thing. It's all my fault. So there.
There's a man taking his own responsibility. There's a...
Ritchie's starting to get some presence of mind, and there's a judo chop that almost took Rose's head off. Rose hits the mat extremely hard. Ritchie's trying to get some equilibrium going, shaking his head, getting rid of the cobwebs. Look at this, look at.
Oh, yeah, he can't believe. He said, now, wait a minute, most guys would be out. I'd be back in the dressing room. A winner. Oh, that entire ring moved about 4 inches.
About 4 inches, you got it. Ritchie delivers a hard kick to Rose's midsection. Oh! You can hear that.
No bell ringer. Oh, reversal whip into the ropes.
They're both going for the same move. Ritchie's got the stretch on Rose. He turned the table. Can he reach across and get that other hand? He hasn't got that leg hooked, but he can maneuver. He hasn't got the other leg hooked. He's got to hook that other leg, ladies and gentlemen. Ronnie hasn't got it hooked. It's still very, very, very painful. Rose has got to the ropes.
He's got it.
He's got it. They've got to break it. Got to get that leg hooked in or it's no good. It'll give you some pain, but to make a man submit, you got to get that leg hooked. There's a double forearm smash right underneath the chin area, Rose, and Ritchie is fit to be tied.
Oh, he really caught that full force. There's an elbow on the forehead. 1, 2, and he, no, Rose got his foot out over the bottom rope. Oh, Ritchie came right down on Rose.
He doesn't have it out there anymore.
That brought it back real fast. There's a left jab by Ritchie. Another left jab. And another one. That put Rose down. Boy, he got that right on the chin.
Well, I hope we don't run out of time because we got a match with Oliver and Adidas and also a battle royal coming up your way, folks, so don't go away. Rose got knocked into the ropes, tried to get up out of there, and he got accidentally hooked into the top and second rope.
Sandy Barr trying to back Ritchie off while he frees Rose. Now Ritchie's got...
Ritchie going for a Boston Crab. He's got him turned over. That's a submission hold. Rose has got a hold of the tights. Takes him off his feet.
Well, I'll tell you, Rose knows exactly where he is at all times. Knows exactly what to do.
There's a backbreaker. Ron Ritchie going up to the top rope. I think he's going up to the top.
Oh, he's coming back.
Oh! Rose brought his knees up. Richie tried to reverse splash off the second rope, try to catapult himself, use all of his height and strength and weight and come down on Rose, but Rose had enough presence of mind to bring those knees up. He knocked the garbage right out of Ron Richie.
Sure did. Caught him a little low there. Now Rose is going to go for a suplex. Oh, he's going to set him up on the top rope. Right on the turnbuckle.
They set him up high. Richie doesn't even know where he's at. Buddy's going to suplex him from that second rope. That's 200. Look at this. Oh. This bout, if this bout isn't over, it's going to be a miracle.
I don't think he'll be kicking out of that.
Anybody. Terrible blow.
No, that's it.
There's your winner. Your winner of the second bout of the evening, Buddy Rose.
Buddy Rose, winner over Ron Richie. All right, we'll be right back with more action after this commercial timeout. All right, there's so much going on in there, it's hard to follow everything.
There goes Jesse Barr. Jesse Barr goes out over the top rope, hits the concrete hard.
Yeah, about landed in that first row over there.
Look at Billy Jack. He's got Buddy Rose upside down, and Brian Adidas on this end is trying to... Woo!
Rose.
Keep a wide-angle shot in that ring, fellas. We want to catch it all. We're being directed today by the truck by Larry Neat, and Larry is neat if he can follow this action.
Billy Jack's got Buddy Rose over there in the corner. He's trying to pick him up.
Chris Colt working over Curt Hennig.
There goes Manny Cruz out.
Manny Cruz just dumped unceremoniously. That's two by the assassin.
Yeah.
Gotta watch that masked man. There's
What
Tio. Elmer Drill just throws a great Tio out. Took him by himself. Supermax just pushed him out of there. Buddy Rose is dumping Billy Jack. Billy Jack's hanging on for dear life almost over the top rope. Elmer Drill trying to help him. Tapu pulls him away. Billy's hooked on that top rope.
Billy's back in. Look at the look on Billy Jack's face.
People are going crazy.
Oh, the assassin's working over Curt Hennig. There goes Buddy Rose.
There goes Sheik and Brian Adidas simultaneously. Both men out. Buddy Rose stepped out of the ring in between the second and top rope.
I didn't even see who threw Buddy Rose out.
Rose is smart. He got out of the ring. Referee is counting him, trying to get him back in the ring. He didn't get knocked out. He went out underneath the top rope. You got to be thrown over that top rope. Rose is trying to take a rest.
We've got Curt Hennig and Tapu working on each other. Colt working on...
There's Colt. He's going to dump. Is he going to dump him? Is he going to get him out? He's got Tapu dangling on that top rope.
That's Hennig with Tapu. There goes Tapu. No.
He's not quite out. He actually hit the floor. He didn't hit the floor. He hit the ring apron.
The assassin has just dumped out three people that I know of, including Billy Jack.
My goodness. Billy got suckered in that, had his back turned. Rose was partially responsible for that. Billy Jack is out of the ring.
There goes Chris Colt.
There goes Chris Colt. Chris Colt is out.
He did land in that front row.
Buddy Rose is still legal in the ring, but nobody really realizes it. He just got back into the ring. Al Madrill standing there stunned. What are you doing back in here? I thought you were out, he says.
Yeah, Rose just crawled back in the ring. Now what happens on a drill like this?
There goes Tapu. Tapu is out. We got four people left in the ring. Madrill and Hennig. The assassin, Playboy Buddy Rose. $3,000 purse, folks, to the people that can win this. $3,000 purse.
Crowd is going crazy. They know Rose just crawled back in there. I don't know if Barr saw that or not. So we've got Hennig, we've got Madrill, got the assassin, and Buddy Rose, who's already been out.
There's the assassin working over Madrill. They're trying to run them together. They did successfully. Al took a terrible shot in the shoulder by Curt. Young Curt, very resilient young wrestler. Going to take more than that to put him out. Rose is working him over.
Oh, Hennig blocked that and threw Rose into it. Right into that turnbuckle. The assassin's working on Al Madrill over there in the other corner. Here comes Hennig. He's going to help out Madrill. Look at this. Right hand, right on the chop. Right on the chop. Madrill threw the assassin right into a drop kick by Hennig. Hennig's going to work on Rose a little bit. Here comes the assassin. Word, we've got things going on all over the place. Well, they got the assassin up on the top rope.
They got the assassin up trying to dump him. There comes Buddy Rose in from behind. He grabs Madrill and Hennig by the hair. Knocks their head together. That's Rose for you, boy. When you think you've got him down, he'll beat you to death. You're going to be seeing this in Ilwaco on the 15th, Rainier on the 16th, Tacoma on the 22nd, Yakima on the 23rd, Seaside, Oregon on the 29th, and Florence, Oregon on the 30th. Boy, action like this, folks, don't miss it. We're going to have a wild and woolly summer coming up. Don't forget on the 25th, folks. 25th, Seattle, Washington, Seattle Center Arena. 2 of the bouts on that card. The Assassin against Billy Jack. Rip Oliver against Al Madrill, who you're watching in the ring right now. Playboy Buddy Rose is going to be on that card. Kurt Hennig also, plus a host of others.
Madrill just went out.
Madrill has been dumped. Look out, the Assassin has it. There's a drop kick by Rose.
There goes the Assassin.
He got the Assassin out of the ring.
Uh-oh. We're down now to Kurt Hennig and Buddy Rose. Look at this. Crowd is on their feet. They're going crazy. I think Rose...
He drop kicked the Assassin. Boy, the Assassin's going to be awful mad at Rose. Kurt Hennig and Buddy Rose. Kurt Hennig is a man you realize that put Buddy Rose out of commission for about 6 to 8 weeks. This is Rose returns to the Pacific Northwest. Look who he's got to face for $3,000, and Kurt wants that money.
Rose may regret that he crawled back in the ring there.
He better hurry up. He better hurry up. Don't give Rose time to recuperate.
Oh, you know, the Assassin hurt his back when he came out there on that concrete.
Look at the fans. They're ecstatic. They're up on their feet.
Yeah.
Everybody in the building. The place is jammed to the rafters. Rose is trying to talk to Hennig. Loosen up. He says, don't be so mad. Buddy does a jump out.
Oh.
Hennig's almost got the tights off for Rose. He spanks him on.
Look at this.
Him on his bottom.
Whoa!
He's almost torn his trunks off for Rose. Almost tore the tights off of him. There's a right hand by Hennig.
Rose may just get out on his own power here.
$3,000 riding on this. There's a head crack. Rose gets dumped back into the top table, almost took his head off.
Look at Hennig. Oh, he wants this so bad.
Body
so
slam.
Here comes. No, he missed it. Put an elbow on the mat. Here comes Rose. Oh, he caught. Oh, he caught Hennig's knees right in the midsection. It's Kurt Hennig and Playboy Buddy Rose. This is it. We're down to $3,000 here. He just put Rose on his head.
There's 3 minutes remaining in this Battle Royal TV time limit match. Kurt's got to get him out of there to get that $3,000. He's just got to get him out of there, or Buddy's got to dump him. Buddy goes flat on his back. He's been stunned by Kurt Hennig. Oh, look at this!
He's trying
to take him out. Trying to put him away. Buddy's got his arms hooked. Kurt's trying to put him away.
This may be it. No. I didn't see what he did, but whatever it was, he broke up that hole that Hennig had.
He's broken. Anything goes in this bout, folks. This is a Battle Royal for all the money you can get. $3,000 worth. When we started, remember, this afternoon, there was 16 men in this ring. There's only 2 left now.
Kurt Hennig.
There it is. There's the bell. There's the bell. There's the bell.
There's our whip.
It's over. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. This bout is over.
Well, our
TV time limit has expired. The bell is rung. The 2 men left in the ring, they're going to have to split the purse. They're going to have to split the purse, $1,500 apiece.
Sandy Barr is going over to check the timekeeper. I think they rang it too soon.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to split the money with him because you went to a TV time limit and it's a draw.
Oh.
Hey, Savage, I'm coming up there. I'm coming up on an interview. I'm not splitting no money. I want all the money.
That's the most unusual thing I ever saw. The timekeeper, I don't know whether it's right or not, but they called it a TV time limit draw. They're going to have to split the purse. Kurt Hennig and Buddy Rose, and Rose is coming up here. He's madder than a hornet. Says he's not splitting any money with anybody. Hang on.
I think they did ring that bell a couple of minutes too soon.
Well, I'll tell you, Rose is madder than a hornet here. I don't know whether we're going to go to a break or we're just going to stay here. It's up to our director.
Well, we'll stay right here.
We'll be talking to Buddy Rose very shortly here.
Here comes Rose right now. Well, we ended up in a draw here between Buddy Rose and Kurt Hennig. And looks like a split of the $3,000 purse. And I still think that they rang that bell a couple of minutes too soon.
I don't know whether it's premature or not, but Buddy Rose looked like he was really hot about that $3,000. That's $1,500 a piece if they have to switch it, or split it rather.
Yeah.
And Rose is hot. He's already come up here to Crow's Nest. We're going to be going to a break here very shortly and come back with our final interview this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, this has been a weird one. We'll be right back after this word.
Yeah, don't go away. We'll be back after this timeout.
First time a battle royal has ever ended this way in a time in the draw on television. Rose is a $3,000 purse. Are you going to split that money with Henning?
If I split it, I get $1,500. Forget it. I want it all or forget it. Now, Henning, you're standing right there. No, listen. You promote Seattle. You tell him right now this is an interview, not a fight. We fought. You didn't throw me out. I didn't throw you out. And the time limit ran out. But I deserve the money. I came back, and I think I had the best of them at the end. And I think I should get all the money, Savage. And that's the way it is.
What do you think, Kurt?
I got you in a match already in Seattle. And you won't put your tongue on the line. You won't put nothing on the line. But I got you, brother.
I got an idea. Hold it right now. Hold it. Now, both of you won't relinquish the $3,000. There's $1,500 a piece if you split the purse, okay? Well, let's do it this way. You won't split it, he won't split it. Why don't we just have a rematch? You against him on the 25th. You against Kurt on the 25th. Winner take all $3,000. That way we'll settle it. Plus the payoff for the match, plus the $3,000 purse for this battle royal.
You want to know what? I got a plan, brother. If you want to do it, I'll do it, you chicken. You know what? You want to do it? You want to do it, big boy? If you want to do it.
I don't know, ladies and he wants it. You want to take that match? $3,000 winner take all?
Winner take all! You got it, Rose! Winner take all! I don't care how settle for. You don't want to split the money halfway? You slap me on TV, brother. I'm going to slap the out of you up there in Seattle. You got the match next Wednesday, brother. I'm going to take your head off, boy. You don't want to split it. Winner take all! It's going down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Rose, you got your match. He said he'll go for it on the $3,000 plus the regular payoff you get that night. You get the money from the Battle Royal. That's on the 25th, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Kurt, clear out. Don, take us out of here, Don, before we get in a big scene up here.
Okay, we'll see you next Saturday on Big Time Wrestling, the very best in the Northwest.
One introduction necessary. Rowdy Roddy Piper.
You know, I got a few things to say that we had all kinds of people come out and all kinds of support, and I'd like to say something because sometimes people don't have enough guts to say something back, or sometimes you don't have the opportunity, and I do. You see, what I'm looking at is an Oregonian newspaper here, you see. And I'm listening to this reporter here, Mr. Steve Doohan, who really thinks he's big time here. He's talking about Zelma Limberman, a little 82-year-old woman, and he says that all these people, including you, he says, are a strange mix of people you never see shopping at Washington Square. He says, you never see them driving fancy, sporty cars. It says here, the cars they drive are vintage American models with torn upholstery and beer cans on the floor in the back, Jack. First of all, the first thing you got to know about this geek is he tried to get in free. Simple as that. And I suppose you, Steve, you come driving up in a Rolls Royce, right, mister? You're talking about Washington Plaza. Talking about real big shot. You see, what you have done here, what you have done is insult a whole bunch of people that I am part of. You're talking about torn upholstery. You know, junk like this, a whole bunch of nothing but lies. You wouldn't even find this junk in the National Enquirer. A guy that writes like this, you could not write for the basket weaving class of 1942, mister. You couldn't do nothing. Oh, wait, no, wait, please. This is not for the points. This is just because this guy's a geek, man. You see, he comes up and he says, oh, and I quote, Kurt Hennig goes in the ring, and all these women are flaunting around him, and it just makes them disgusted. What's the problem, Gertrude? Ain't you getting no attention? Do you find yourself, Steve, walking in a bar with $100 bill on your forehead and you can't walk out with a male or a female? Huh? Talk about you ribbing me, man. You're talking about what? You're talking about people, you say, well, you're trying to say is we're low class. The other day, I'm in an arena in Florida, and there's Hank Williams Jr. What you're trying to say is former President Carter's mother, Grandma Carter, has got Billy beer in the back of her car. Is that what you're saying, you geek? Huh? Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, man. Yeah. You see, they buy your newspaper. You don't have to. Oh, you geek. Yeah. Yeah. Especially them. They don't have to impress you. You have to impress them. And I want to know something. How does it feel to have an 8th grade education wrestler tell you how to do your job?
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Roddy Piper, and I want to congratulate that young gentleman for defending the people of the state of Oregon against a very poorly written thing. Tell me here, I can relay it back there. Mr. Butler, you know how much time we got left in meetings for television this evening, so I can tell the people back watching their monitors?
There's the Playboy.
Playboy is spouting a new pair of gold and brown shoes, yellow trunks, beautiful suntan, 228-pound Playboy Buddy Rose, who's cut down, and his arch enemy, Curt Hennig.
And there he is, Curt Hennig. Oh, this is going to be some kind of a match. Curt Hennig and Playboy Buddy Rose. Here comes Sandy Barr, and here's Don Owen to tell us about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be with one fall. Introducing in this corner, 230 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. Introducing in this corner, 235 pounds from Minnesota, who just last Tuesday won the Northwest Heavyweight Championship, Curt Hennig.
Oh, they love it, and they love him.
8 minutes remaining in this match.
Oh, my goodness. What the action that we've had tonight. We've had some of this action, Dutch, off camera.
I tell you, this is going to be a super bout, and I appreciate Rowdy coming out defending his people. There was a real bad, a lot of the people have been coming up talking to me about slur against the fans. There's no need to knock people. People are people, no matter where they are in the world. And there are no different classes of people. They're just some more fortunate than others, you know. And when you start knocking people, and, you know, it's not a credit to your intelligence. You don't do that. Because these people put their pants on the same way you and I do, Don, one leg at a time. Some of them have a lot more than we think they have. At least they're happy with themselves. Leg takedown by Buddy Rose, puts it across the bottom rope, tries to go for a sit-out, and Curt Hennig moves it.
See the look on Rose's face when he bottomed out there. Oh, beautiful move by Hennig. Look on Hennig's face.
Boy, don't leave your sets now, folks. It's going to be quite a bout. Being brought to you tonight by KPTV Channel 12, Portland.
Oh, look at that, up in the air.
Buddy trying to go to the ropes for some leverage to get out of that front face lock that Kurt has on him. Sandy's checking it for a choke. Says it's right on the money. No, it's legit. Rose reaching for the ropes, trying to get in there, so Barr will break it. Kurt stretches him over the top rope, holds onto him, gets away from him.
Dutch, I know you mentioned it before, but just think of the people that we've got here tonight. These athletes that we've got here. We've got Playboy Buddy Rose. He's broken records in Madison Square Garden. We got Ric Flair. He's done the same thing. We got Roddy Piper.
Goodness. Kurt tried to take his head off. I know what you're talking about. Some of these people make phenomenal money. Some of the great athletes in the world, in my opinion. I used to play football. I played basketball and high school track. That was questionable. I don't think that was low. That was on the inside of the calf muscle. It was questionable. Back to the front face lock by Kurt. And I played football in college and wrestled in college. And takes a special type of individual to stay in the business, take the pummeling that these people take year after year. They do it for money. They wouldn't do it any other way. The last 8 years of my career, I never loved the business. I loved the money, but my body hated the business. I want to tell you, I'm glad I'm out of it. There's Buddy doing a sit-out on Kurt's leg.
Rose is really going to work on Hennig.
Can you imagine the humiliation Rose suffered the first time he's ever been injured badly enough to have to take time out and get to the hospital? There's a small package by Curt Hennig. Oh, I thought we had a pin. Thought we had a pin.
This is only a one-fall bout.
You got it.
To a TV time limit, there's about 4 minutes left.
Buddy's trying to re-injure that leg is what he's trying to do.
Oh, he may be doing it.
I don't think he's going to do it for the simple reason that operation Kurt had was completely successful. I think the leg's stronger now than it's ever been. There's a right hand by Kurt. Another right hand by Kurt underneath the chest area. Buddy rakes Kurt's eyes. The reason we're calling this one close, folks, is for our sightless friends out there. There's a try for a body slam. Backfires. Kurt covers him. 1, 2. We have a 2, and Buddy Rose picks up the 235-pound Hennig. Trying to drop an elbow on Hennig, who landed across Sandy Barr. Kurt moved out of the way, and Rose give Barr the elbow right in the back sec.
Look at this.
Oh, there's a pin for Kurt. Barr's down. He took that elbow from Rose. That was an inadvertent elbow.
He would have had him for a 3 count there, too, Dutch. He would have had him for a 3 count. Coming outside.
Buddy throws, at least he thought he threw Kurt outside. Sandy's getting up to his feet. Kurt's going up to the top rope. He's way up in the air. Rose is back in the look out. He dropped it, Barr. Oh, my goodness.
Sandy is out. We're going to have to get another referee in.
Oh, he just, oh, my goodness. That's a terrible blow. Kurt went halfway across the ring. Both feet, 235 coming down on you. That Barr's unconscious. He's out of it. Our referee is completely out of it, folks. There's a catapult by Rose into the post.
He blocked part of that with his
Hennig got it in the post. Trying to get the cobwebs out of his eye. That almost knocked him out.
Well, Sandy's got to be hurt down there. Oh, look, Hennig is bleeding on his forehead.
He took a terrible whack on that ring post up there. That one that sticks up to the microphone clip again. Rose is trying to hang him in those up. He's trying to kill. He's beating up. He's hurting.
Here comes Ron Ritchie.
Ritchie's diving in the ring. Rose takes another shot at him. Now he grabs Ritchie. He posted Ritchie. He posted Ron Ritchie. Boy, did he hit that post hard.
Yeah, he did. Ritchie is hurt, too.
Barr still out. Go ahead, Don.
Ritchie caught part of that post right with his head, and he's down. He's hurt on the cement down here. Meanwhile, Rose is absolutely just pummeling. Now he's biting on Hennig's forehead. We've got to get somebody in here. Sandy Barr.
Ritchie's out of it over there. Rose just took him right to the post.
Look at this.
Ritchie hit his head on.
Yes. Here comes somebody. Here comes Billy Jack. It's Billy Jack.
Rose is taking off.
Oh, Rose is taking leave now. Oh, now I tell you, we've got spectators, everything involved in this thing tonight. Hennig is pretty bloodied up on his forehead. Billy Jack tending to Hennig. Rose is just keeping his distance. There you can see Ron Ritchie to his feet. His elbow is bleeding.
Kurt's mouth is bleeding.
My word.
Over his left eye is bleeding. It's lacerated. Ron Ritchie's got a cut on him. Took a severe blow. He's got a knot on his head.
We got
this camera out of the way. I think we're
Rose
going to be
is up
talking
here
to
in
Buddy
the
Rose.
crow's nest right now. Rose is in the crow's nest. I think we're going to have to take a commercial break.
We're going to take a break.
I think we better take a commercial break. We've got
We'll be right back right after this.
Yeah, we'll be
Tom Peterson.
Right after this word, that's right. Tom Peterson. We'll be right back after that.
Redo.
Ladies and gentlemen, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Hey, Savage, I just want to say something. Kurt Hennig tried to drop kick me and put me out of wrestling. You put Sandy Barr out of wrestling. I don't care if it's a disqualification. I don't care if you get your hand raised. All I know is I left the ring and you were bleeding, and I want your belt. I want a title match with Kurt Hennig, and I want his belt as soon as possible. He's already got a tag match next Saturday, but how about the Saturday after that? Bloody boy. Bloody boy.
Kurt, we got a big bout this Saturday night coming up. Rose wants a championship bout with you. What do you say?
I'm trying up next week in a match with Billy Jack for the title. 2 weeks from now, Rose. I want a match with you. The only match you want a title match? Any kind of a match. This is going to come to an end. And Rose, you're going to be dead. You're going to the hospital next week, man. 2 weeks from tonight. That's what he wants. Come here, Rose.
You two guys have Oliver and the Assassin next week in a tag match. Rose wants him in a title match or any way you can get him. You got your hands full next week with the Oliver and the Assassin, and then you, Kurt, after that, you got Buddy Rose to contend with. Billy?
Yeah, I know he's had it with his faggot. You know, I think everybody's had it with Buddy Rose. He'll take care of that in a couple weeks. We got big plans next weekend, Oliver. The Assassin, we're taking. You say you don't want to put your belts up because we don't deserve it. We'll take you on next week. We'll beat you, and then you put the belts up. How about that, huh? You freaks.
Rip Oliver and the Assassin, we're going to have our hands full with that. 2 weeks from tonight, Rose, people here are going to see what's going to happen. Next week, it's going to be Millie Billy. Next week, Rose, 2 weeks from tonight, Rose, it's going to end. It's going to be a finish.
Okay, Don, that's it. Next week, Billy Jack, Kurt Hennig versus Rip Oliver and the Assassin. It's not going to be a title bout, but in 2 weeks, Kurt's agreed to meet Rose on any kind of a match he wants to have. Understand you've got a big bout. Pleasure to introduce to you the heavyweight champion of the world, Mr. Ric Flair.
Well, Dutch, thank you very much. Always a pleasure for the world champion to come into the Northwest. As I've said before, they've heard me talk about the Northwest. I'm talking about Portland and Seattle and Eugene and all the fine cities in this part of the country. They've heard me talk about it on cable TV from all over the United States. One of the finest wrestling areas and one of the best promoted wrestling areas anywhere in the world. Don Owens, yourself, Elton Owens, Sandy Barr, some of the greatest promoters that I've ever had the opportunity to work for. But the fact remains, the world champion only goes where top flight competition is to be found. And I'm going to give you people credit, and I'm going to give the wrestlers here the credit they deserve because I've traveled all over the world. And I've had some of my toughest matches right here in this part of the country. I'm not standing here trying to tell you people that there's anybody around here the caliber of Ric Flair, but you've got some great wrestlers. And my good friend, I'm talking about Rip Oliver, the head of the Klan, they showed me, that's right, you boo Rip Oliver, but where I come from, Rip Oliver is a real dude. And he's showing me a fantastic time this week. And I've been in the ring with Piper, I've been in the ring with Billy Jack, I've been in the ring with the toughest competition that this part of the country has to offer. And I'm going to tell you right now, I feel fortunate to be leaving tomorrow back to Atlanta, Georgia, with the World Heavyweight Championship in my hand. But now, let's get down to facts. Billy Jack is an opponent I'm sure I'll have to wrestle here in the future. And all you people out there that are impressed with those big arms and that big body, remember one thing, Ric Flair is a man that's known a lot of fine women around the world, and Billy Jack reminds me of a few of them. You know, I've always liked women with a full sweater and an empty head. And Billy Jack's got those big muscles but he's got nothing up here to go along with him. So when Ric Flair walks into town, you know you're seeing a great body and the greatest wrestling mind of all time. Roddy Piper, you and I are no strangers to each other, brother. And the next time I'm out here, I expect to see you again, Piper. The toughest competition that I've had to go through in a long time has been right here. It's with a great deal of pleasure that I tell you people, you can still call me the world's heavyweight champion. Woo! And finest thing that professional wrestling has ever known. Thank you very much, Mr. Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, love him or hate him, the world heavyweight champion, Mr. Ric Flair.
This evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 245 pounds from Portland, Scott Ferris. His opponent in this corner, 237 pounds from New York, Ron Ritchie. Referee, Sandy Barr.
Ron Ritchie still working on that beard of his. Taking his time getting in there. That'll look pretty good, I think, when he finishes that. Scott Ferris, Ron Ritchie. I have no idea if this is going to be a scientific match. I thought the one last week was going to be, and didn't really turn out to be that way. Scott got a little upset and did some things we weren't expecting of Scott Ferris. Referee Sandy Barr. Oh, we've got some great news for you. Boy, I tell you, we've got all kinds of news here for you. We'll be passing that along to you a little bit later on. Dutch Savage will be here in just a little bit. We're going to be giving you a list of the cities in professional wrestling will be appearing. Take down some notes on that. Oh, a good clean break by Ron Ritchie and Scott Ferris. Ritchie getting the first move on Mr. Ferris. Oh, there's a good move by Scott. Both these men pretty evenly matched. Both very powerfully built. Powerful upper bodies. Side headlock by Ritchie. Oh, go behind to do a hammer lock. And a reversal by Scott Ferris. Oh, look at that. Ron Ritchie from Buffalo, New York, made a very impressive Northwest debut a few months ago. You see some pretty fast action here between these two. See some good amateur style moves as well as very powerful professional moves too. This side head scissors applied by Scott Ferris. Oh, Ferris came right down on Ritchie, and Ritchie kicks out. Not only is Ritchie still dazed, but his nose is bleeding. There's a whip into the ropes. Oh, wham! Oh, mercy. Sure, Ferris must have felt that back to his ancestors on that one, right in the midsection. Oh, Ritchie's going to go up to the first, second rope, coming down. Oh, wham, this might be it. 1, 2. No. Apparently, Ferris has his hand out over the bottom rope. There's an elbow on top of the head. Ferris going for, well, he's trying for a body slam, but almost got himself up into a small package. Oh, Ferris rolled Ritchie around into a small package and got the 3 count on him. I think that's what it was. At least from this angle, it looked like, yeah, that's what it was, all right. Not a popular decision by the crowd. Ritchie's nose is still bleeding. But Scott Ferris has taken our first fall of the evening over Ron Ritchie. Oh, we told you about some things going on in the Pacific Northwest, and as we said before, when professional wrestling does come to your area, take the whole family out and really enjoy, because we can tell you all about it. Look at this. Playboy Buddy Rose is taken off after Rip Oliver. Oh, he definitely has a score to settle. This place is, they're on their feet. They are on their feet.
Rip Oliver and his clan objected to this bout being on television, and the only reason it is because there's a complete sellout this evening, and our good sponsor, Tom Peterson and Tompkins Automobile Company, have requested that this bout be televised, and that is the only reason. This bout will be a three-sided team match. The best 2 out of 3 falls are to a TV time limit.
I don't know if he's going to be able to make the introduction. This place is going bananas.
It'll be pretty wild. Introducing...
My boy's gonna be wild!
Introducing the team in this corner, the team of the Dynamite Kid, Rip Oliver and the Assassins. Their opponents in this corner, the team of Curt Hennig, Billy Jack, and Buddy Rose.
Buddy Rose is going out into the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, is defending the Northwest Team Championship against Rip Oliver Tuesday night.
I don't know. Playboy Buddy Rose went out into the crowd. Oh, here he comes back with another banner, another placard. Let's see what. Well, I couldn't see what that read. Well, this is going to be absolutely Monster City tonight. This place is alive with excitement. It's just you can cut it with a knife. 6-man tag team. The Clan, Rip Oliver, the Assassin, the Dynamite Kid, against Billy Jack, Curt Hennig, and Playboy Buddy Rose. Rose wants Oliver so bad. He wants to be in there with Oliver. Oliver doesn't want any part of that. Playboy Buddy Rose, there's got so much adrenaline running in him right now. The crowd has him pumped. He's got the crowd pumped. He had some real choice words for Rip Oliver this past week, some of which we can't repeat, but I'll tell you a little bit about that. Right now, Buddy Rose is enjoying his work. Somebody just held up a sign back there that says Buddy Rose is #1. Did you ever think you'd ever see a sign like that? Or see anything like this? Oh! Mid-ring collision by the Assassin and Hennig. There's a hip lock by Curt Hennig. Another one, arm drag. Here's another arm drag. He doesn't want the Assassin near that corner at all. Here comes Billy Jack, unloading on the Assassin. Whoa! Look at this! Oh, I don't know if I can stand this tonight. Here. Oh, Buddy Rose just about tore off that left arm of the Assassin. Billy Jack going back to work a kneeling arm bar, standing arm bar. And just, there's a rake across the face by the Assassin. Here comes the Dynamite Kid. And there goes Billy Jack. What an arm drag that was. There goes a throw into the rope. Look out. Oh, it's another arm drag, Billy Jack style. Oliver tried to come in, and Sandy Barr caught him. And he makes the tag. Billy Jack makes the tag with Buddy Rose. Look at that Dynamite Kid. Get out of there. He made the tag with the Assassin. I doubt if they're going to want Buddy Rose and Oliver in there at any one time. Look, Buddy Rose just laid one on Rip Oliver. Whoa. Kung Fu is starting a little early tonight. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be some kind of a team with Curt Hennig, Buddy Rose, and Billy Jack. There's a quick takedown. Oh, he... Did you see that? A double shot by Billy Jack and Curt Hennig. Compliments of Playboy Buddy Rose. Oh, he is. Buddy Rose says he wants his pound of flesh. Well, I think he's getting a few pounds of it right here. But he just wants Oliver. That's all he wants. Right now. And all it's Oliver's pound of flesh that Buddy Rose wants. This place is absolutely coming unglued. There's a leg trip by Buddy Rose. There's a look at that cartwheel by Rose. Drop kick. The Dynamite Kid ended up in the first row down here. Buddy Rose cartwheeled and then drop kicked him. What a move! What a move that was! Look at Rose. You couldn't see him. Oh, he's proud of what's happening right now. They make the tag with Billy Jack. Billy is ready to go to work on the Dynamite Kid. Right now, the only explosion has been from the team of Billy Jack. There's one right there. Buddy Rose and Curt Hennig. Rose is coming around behind Rip Oliver. Oliver finally saw him as the Dynamite Kid went head first into the turnbuckle at the hands of Billy Jack. Buddy Rose said, please make the tag. He did, and Oliver made the tag with the Assassin. Oliver does not want to be in that ring at the same time with Buddy Rose. And if you were watching last week and the week before, you know why. There's a nip-up by Buddy Rose. He is ready. He is pumped. He took a vicious, savage beating with the hands and feet, everything else of Rip Oliver, the Dynamite Kid, and the Assassin. But it was led by Rip Oliver. Hennig make the... Buddy Rose, and... This is how it started last week. Another right hand. Here comes Curt Hennig. He just unloaded one on the Assassin. The Assassin back and put a knee into Rip Oliver. Meanwhile, the Dynamite Kid is stomping on Buddy Rose. Oh, it's exciting here, friends. The Dynamite Kid. Oh, boy, he came right down with his knee right on the nose of Buddy Rose. And there we go, head first into Rip Oliver's knee. Now, I think they're going to go to work on Buddy Rose. There's a whip into the rope. Oh, a knee right in the midsection. Well, now you've got Rip Oliver and Buddy Rose in the ring together. Oh, right into the... look at this. Rip Oliver's standing on Buddy Rose's neck. There's a smash into the turnbuckle. Oliver, when he... Hey, Rose blocked it and smashed Oliver into the turnbuckle. Rose was really groggy. He fell over and made the tag with Billy Jack. Billy Jack's going to work on the assassin. Oh, there's an elbow. There's a headbutt into the midsection applied by the assassin. Makes the tag with the Dynamite Kid. Here comes the Kid. Oh, right hand. You can hear that up here, even through this crowd. There's another right hand on the back of Billy Jack's neck. Another one. There's a right hand delivered by Billy Jack. There's a knee by the Dynamite Kid. And a headbutt. He makes the tag with the assassin. There's a right hand by the assassin. The right hand by Billy Jack. There's a rake across the face by the assassin. Now, there it goes. Oh, a double shot. He threw Billy Jack head first into the feet of the Dynamite Kid and Rip Oliver. There goes an arm whip into the ropes, and Billy Jack caught the elbow of Rip Oliver coming off those ropes. Oliver plants a boot into the rib cage. Oh, so much action going on here. How are they going to do? They're going to line Billy Jack up. Look out. Oh. Back body slam by the Kid on Billy Jack. Now he's going to go for a body slam. He can't pick him up. Oh, Billy Jack. This is the way you do it. Look at that's 240 pounds. And he just threw him like a rag doll right on his back. There's a right boot by the Dynamite Kid. Not too much dynamite in the Kid right now. Rip Oliver just raked across Billy Jack's face again. There's a reversal whip into the turnbuckle, and Billy Jack nailed Rip Oliver coming off that turnbuckle with a right forearm. Just about decapitated Rip Oliver. Billy Jack making it over, makes the tag with Curt Hennig. Here comes the Dynamite Kid. Dynamite Kid's up on the top rope with a little help. He came down with a little help from Curt Hennig. There's a whip. Leapfrog. Oh, what a move! What a move by the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Champion. 1, 2. He got him! He got him! If you can hear me, Curt Hennig got the Dynamite Kid flat on his back for the 3 count. And the first fall of our main event goes to the new team. Billy Jack, Curt Hennig, and Playboy Buddy Rose over Rip Oliver, the Assassin, and the Dynamite Kid. Oh, I've got to relax here. We'll be back with more. You can believe that after this timeout.
Gillette's Melanie.
What a team! What a team!
Hey, get a look at this. One of Tom Peterson's movies. It's called First Blood. And Rip Oliver, we're going to get first blood on you guys. Now, Rip Oliver, as everybody saw, ran from me all night long. But you can run all you want, Oliver. I was a great track star for 7 years. I ran a lot, and I'll outrun you any day, and I'll catch you.
I have not been so excited since Stan Stasiak we first tagged up. Buddy, I did hesitate last week, and I didn't know what you were up to, but I can tell you're 100% on our side. No more power to you, baby. We're going to kick some butt, like we said. We're going to take them in 2 straight. Yeah.
I'll tell you what that did for me, too. By Rose becoming my partner has taught me something, believe it or not. And I'll tell you what, I've never been so pumped up myself either. The people saw what happened out there. I will put that belt up against anybody in the Northwest because I'm pumped, I'm ready, and we're ready to take on anybody, anytime, any place.
You people, this place is sold out tonight, and we owe a lot to you people, Billy Jack, Curt Hennig, and myself. Now, last Saturday night, when I walked in the other dressing room, a man by the name of Stan Stasiak was sitting there, and he said to me, Buddy Rose, what does it feel like to walk in this side of the dressing room? I said, Stan, it's the weirdest feeling in the world. He said, Buddy, you're on the right side of the fence now. Al Madrill. Al Madrill's been wrestling for 13 years. I've been wrestling 10 years. Buddy Rose is not above everybody anymore. I'm an equal to everybody. And Al Madrill, thank you very much for your advice. Adidas, thank you. Ron Ritchie, thank you. Steve Affey, thank you. Baron Barr, thank you. Dutch Savage, thank you. And the people, I say thank you to you. But there's never going to be enough thanks as the thanks that I can give this man, Curt Hennig and Billy Jack. They're the two best partners that I could ever have in this world. Now, you people in the Northwest, you keep watching, because I'll tell you what, there's a new Buddy Rose, there's a new Curt Hennig, and there's a new Billy Jack, and things are going to change. Billy Jack, I may sound a little facetious here. You all called me fat. I lost a little weight, but Billy Jack talked me into something. I'm going to start going to the gym with Curt Hennig and Billy Jack. I may not have the body now, but I got the brains to go after you, Oliver, and the Klan. I told these guys it's better to know your enemy than to not know your enemy, and we know our enemy.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just found the real A team right here.
There's a new scene in Portland, baby. Rose, I have to admit you brought something out in me. I will tell you that much, and I appreciate everything, and I'm glad to have you.
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad to have you too, baby. You got me popped up, baby. Right on, let's go.
Woo! And we're just getting started. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back with more action after this timeout. Is that something? Huh? Ow.
And here's Dutch Savage. Made it on board here.
Who?
You forgot. You've been gone so long, you forgot.
I forgot who I was. Hi, folks. Good evening to you. Second fall action of the main event tonight. Don Owens has put it on television. We have a jam-packed crowd here at the Portland Sports Arena. I wasn't here. Who won the first fall?
Oh, this place is jumping. The team, the new team of Curt Hennig, Billy Jack, and Playboy Buddy Rose got it. Got the first fall. Curt Hennig pinned the Dynamite Kid.
All right, look at Rose. He's manhandling that Dynamite Kid from outside on the floor.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that elbow.
But he wants,
took his head off.
You know who he wants. He's been going after Oliver.
I'm watching this. Oliver, when Rose turns his back, makes a beeline for him. As soon as Rose faces him, a lot of friction between the two. We'll call it a war of giants. Buddy Rose been around here for many years, been hated by people. All of a sudden, a turn of fate. He's everybody's favorite now. You can never figure the wrestling fan. There's a tackle, hard tackle by Curt Hennig. Jumps over to Dynamite Kid.
Look at that.
Goes for a sunset flip. We may have it. Nope. I thought we had a second fall.
We almost did. There hasn't, the Dynamite Kid really has not exploded here yet tonight, Dutch. They've handled him pretty well. The smash into the knee of Rip Oliver. Oh, they're going to set Hennig up now. Here it comes. Oh. Oh, boy, that's smart. Curt Hennig trying to reach over and make the tag with Billy Jack. Oliver obviously keeping him away, and the Dynamite Kid comes in and grabs the trunks of Curt Hennig. Now they're going to set Hennig up again. There, they're going to smash by the Dynamite Kid.
I couldn't believe tonight's crowd.
Oh, it just...
I came in from the north across the bridge into the sports arena down towards the Lombard Street exit by the Speedway up there. There must be 5,000 cars up there. I never expected to be this many people here at the sports arena tonight. We are jammed to the hilt.
Oh, we are. Oh, I think people are having to sit sideways tonight. Uh-oh, there's a drop kick by the Assassin on Curt Hennig.
You did tell them about Newport tomorrow and Seaside Monday, didn't you?
Oh, sure did. You bet.
You'll see these same people down there, folks. They may be in different matches, but you'll see the same folks on the coast.
A lot of action in Newport and Seaside. There's a flying mare by Assassin.
Assassin tries for a headbutt. Hennig rolls out of the way and tags Big Billy Jack. There's a back body drop by the big man. There's a power slam. He's going to take it down to a backbreaker on the hip. Throws him off, dumps him. There's an elbow.
Oh, no.
Assassin rolled out of the way. Billy's got to keep his eye on him.
Billy Jack brought that elbow down on the mat. Here it goes into Rip Oliver's knee again. Now the Dynamite Kid and the Assassin are going to team up on Billy Jack's double whip into the rope.
Oh, there's a double elbow. That caught Billy Jack right under the chin. You saw that, didn't you, Don?
Yeah, you bet it did. That was a knee right on the chin. Here comes an explosion from the Dynamite Kid now. There's a boot to the back of the head. Oh, vicious smash. And into the knee again. Now they make the tag. Now here's all three of them teaming up on Billy Jack. Look at this. Rip Oliver now working over Billy Jack.
Six-man tag team action. You got people like Oliver, the Assassin, and the Dynamite Kid, Buddy Rose, Curt Hennig, and Billy Jack in the ring at the same time. Nothing can fly but sparks.
Oh, some sparks flew right there. The entire ring moved. There we go, into the knees again. This time, the Assassin's knee.
I see Curt Hennig's going to put his title on the line again.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
This coming Tuesday.
Yeah, the 28th.
That's a surprise.
Oh, yeah, that was...
He didn't have to do that either.
Don Owen made that announcement a little bit ago.
The Assassin making tag the Dynamite Kid. Double teaming referee Sandy Bard admonishing the Assassin and telling him to get out of there. Look at Billy Jack! He picked the Dynamite Kid up by the forearm, ladies and gentlemen. By the forearm, and arm whipped him about 5 feet in the air. Said, get off of me, punk. There's a tag to Buddy Rose.
Look out. Here comes explosion.
Big boot by Rose. He arm whips Dynamite. High, hard elbow.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, right across the forehead. A big hand on Oliver's forehead. He's grabbing both the Assassin and Oliver. Knocks their heads together.
Instant headache.
There's an atomic drop. Don, look how high in the air he's got him.
He's almost touching the
ceiling.
ceiling.
That'll break his sternum. Oh, that hurt.
Oh, this. Another drop kick by Curt Hennig. This might be it, Dutch.
He's got him hooked in there pretty good. Dynamite kicks out. Rose is trying to help Billy Jack to his feet. Curt arm whips the Dynamite Kid across, coming across. But there's a scoop slam. Oh, no,
pile driver.
There's that super pile driver. Get a wide angle shot on that.
Look at that.
There's that super pile driver by the Dynamite Kid. The Assassin and Rip Oliver came in to help out.
I think Hennig is out.
Oh, he's out. He's out like a light.
Oh,
It's questionable how they did it. The Assassin, Rip Oliver, snuck in the ring and helped the Dynamite Kid. That pile driver that he uses is enough to decapitate a man anyway, but all three of them worked on Curt. Curt's unconscious.
Oh, I tell you, they brought him down. There were three of them bearing down on the force of that pile driver.
Oliver's laughing about the entire situation. The second fall this bout goes to the Clan. I don't know what they're up to, but they're not leaving the ring, Don. I wouldn't suggest we leave at this minute. I don't trust this at all.
Yeah, they're
They
circling
should be
around
happy
like,
with the... I don't like the way Oliver's looking.
they're
There's
circling
something up.
like vultures there.
Boy, I
Down
better
like
keep a close eye on him. Buddy's going over to get the microphone.
Hey, I don't want to say this. I gotta say it. I don't want to say it. Kurt Hennig can't talk. I just asked him, and I didn't even want to ask him, and he said, yes, we got to get a stretcher in here.
Oh, no. We're going to have to stretcher Kurt Hennig out of here.
Savvy, there were three of them. We need a stretcher right now. Hennig wants a stretcher.
Somebody get back to the dress. Anybody in the dressing room listening to any one of the monitors? Get it. Here comes the stretcher now. The Samoans are bringing it out. Anybody, we don't care. I don't know whether Kurt's injured, bad, or...
What I'm wondering, what does this do to our main event, Dutch?
Well, they'll just have to substitute or do something with it. I hope they don't have to forfeit
Oh,
the
look at
bout
the
because
stretcher
of
they
it.
brought out.
That's the only stretcher available back there.
There's the stretcher, Rose. Put him on it and get him out of here.
I guess you fans heard that. Oliver said, there's your stretcher. Put him on it and get him out. Look at all three of them sitting up there on the ring, on the top ring.
Carry
like
out
vultures.
service. Get him on there and get him out of here.
They're sitting up there like vultures, Dutch.
Yeah, had Kurt Hennig just received that pile driver, that special pile driver that the Dynamite Kid used, that neck breaker, he'd have been all right. But all three of them used their extra added weight and just stomped Hennig into the mat. He's hurt his neck. Oh, be careful, gentlemen.
Oliver looked like he was about to make a move.
Take a free ride, Hennig.
We don't like to see this, folks. But it happens.
Come on, Rose. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. You're next.
Oh, that's a shame.
Walk on, boy. Get out of here, because you're next. Yeah, you're next. Get him on out of here.
Somebody should probably grab that microphone from Rip Oliver.
Let's go, Rose. Get him out of here. Got to make room.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, they dropped the Rose drop kick out.
Oh.
Kick came across off the top rope. Now he's Coco Butt Sandy Barnett trying to do permanent injury to. He came off the top rope. Really landed hard on Hennig. Rose knocked Oliver off the ring rope. Billy Jack knocked the assassin off, and the Dynamite Kid saw a chance and knee dropped.
Did you see while he came off that top rope, Dutch? He was sky high.
Airborne. He almost hit the ceiling.
It looked like he came right down on Kurt Hennig's neck.
Everybody, please get out of the way. We got to get him out of here. We got to get him out of here. I'm sorry,
these fans are going
but I got
crazy
something to say.
People are screaming, crying, and this is
They're going to have
pure
to
bedlam.
carry him out of here.
I thought I'd seen everything last week. Hennig is, well, we obviously don't know how badly he's hurt right now.
Would you please clear this aisle over here and give these gentlemen room to get that stretcher out of there? Get out of the aisle.
We have people all over the place. Just, the place has gone crazy. There
I'm
goes
sorry,
the stretcher.
Donald. These people just wouldn't get out of the aisle. They're standing there.
Well, they've got Kurt Hennig on the stretcher now, carrying him back, carrying him out. Oh, man. I don't know what this is going to do to our main event. They'll have to substitute Kurt Hennig. I have no idea who that's going to be. As it stands right now, our main event is tied at 1 fall apiece, but the main event is not going to finish with the people that started it. That's so unnecessary. That is so unnecessary, all that viciousness like that in the ring. We're going to tell you some more about where professional wrestling is happening throughout the entire Pacific Northwest, starting with tomorrow. Tomorrow, of course, in Newport. We talked about this before at the Newport High School gym. And then That's going to be a street fight in Newport, right, Dutch?
All right, street fighting in Monday night Seaside, the Seaside Convention Center. Oliver and the Assassin will be going against Billy Jack. And ladies and gentlemen, by the looks of it, we're going to have Buddy Rose down there. That's what I see on this thing here. Buddy must have been in here and put in his piece before the show started. He wanted to take somebody's place in that one.
Yeah, he did.
Then we got Portland, the big special Tuesday night. Curt Hennig defending his belt for the title against Rip Oliver. And back to you, Don.
Seattle, Wednesday, Thursday, Salem, Friday, Eugene, Saturday, Portland, Sunday, Ilwaco, and we'll be back after this timeout.
How would you like to get a special...
For a reason. Don, I got... What?
Before you start talking, I got something to tell you. Because of what that Dynamite Kid did out there, I've talked to the commissioner, and he's going to be suspended for at least a month for starting right this minute.
Okay. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know how bad Curt Hennig is. His neck is not broken, but he can't talk. His voice box, he can't even make a sound come out of his mouth. We'll find out. We'll let you know as soon as possible. But Curt Hennig was supposed to defend his title against Rip Oliver this Tuesday night, right? All right. You people, all you people that are here right now, if you back me up, I promise I won't let you down. Tuesday night, all by myself. If the people say yes, wait. If you say yes, let me have Rip Oliver this Tuesday night by myself.
What do you say, Mr. Owen?
Before you answer that, we're one step ahead of the Klan. You got something to say.
If it's violence what you want, Curt Hennig and I are just like this, man. He's hurt very bad. I don't know how serious it is. Buddy, you take care of Rip. I've had many battles with him, but anybody knows him better, it's you. You give me one-on-one. I've never really had this man anyway. You give me the Assassin one-on-one, I'll take that mask off Tuesday. So if you get him, we'll get the Assassin.
In other words, a double main event. Tuesday night, you give me Oliver, you give him the Assassin, and we'll make a Curt Hennig night right here in the sports arena.
Now, if that's what the fans want, why, they can sure have it, because if Hennig can't go through with that title match, well, then you got the match, and it's all right with me.
Okay, Tuesday night, you got Oliver, he's got the Assassin.
Okay, Tuesday night, Rip Oliver, I got you. You can't run. You got the Assassin. You get that mask off him. You get the 2,500. And Oliver, I'm going after the core of the apple. I'm going after the engine of the car. I'm going after the leader of the Klan. You're going down, Rip Oliver, Tuesday night.
Enough said. Back to you, Donald.
Oh, things are changing right in front of our eyes here as we speak. Okay, we'll be right back with more action of some kind after this timeout.
Hey, look who bought the beer. I went into business.
In just a little bit, here's Don Owen.
Ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Rose and Billy Jack are working on Hennig, and they may have to take him down to the emergency hospital, but we don't know yet. So that bout is terminated. And the Dynamite Kid, for pulling a trick on a thing when a guy's laying on a stretcher to jump off and land right in his throat, he's been suspended for at least a month, and we'll even try and make it more than that if possible. So he can find someplace else to work. The next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls and a 30-minute TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 228 pounds from Los Angeles, Chris Cole. His opponent in this corner, 237 pounds from Los Angeles, Al Madrill. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Buddy Rose and Jack said that they want to come back and wrestle later in the evening against the Samoans or anybody want to stick in there against them. So they'll be back out here a little bit later. And next Tuesday night, you know what you're going to see here, and there won't be any television on that because I don't think it'll be the kind of a bout that should be brought into your home. Saturday night, July the 2nd, we're going to let all the kids that's still in town that come with their parents in free of charge to see a big card here Saturday night, July the 2nd. Thank you very much.
A lot of changes, Dutch. A lot of changes. That means our main event ended in a draw. Our Tuesday night bout has been changed now. Boy. I knew this was going to be wild, but I never thought it was going to be anything like this.
Hang on for just a minute.
Chris Colt and Al Madril, affectionately referred to as Supermax, going to go at it now. So they're going to, it's kind of a fill-in match. And now Chris Colt's going to take on the crowd, as usual. Chris is bedecked now in tiger stripe leotards, and he's not his usual colorful, psychedelic, flamboyant self out there. He doesn't have his usual...
I just had to admonish somebody here for throwing things at one of our wrestlers. Doesn't matter how mad you get, doesn't take much of a man or a woman to throw something at a man that can't do anything about it, you know. You might miss the guy and hit somebody across the ring and put their eye out. That'll make you feel real happy, wouldn't it?
Oh, well.
Chris Colt in his tiger skin tights. Just lovely.
Yeah, but he's not usually, I don't know, something's missing.
He's not quite...
He's not electrified like his clothing usually is.
Maybe it's too plain for him.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
He's trying to make a friendly match out of this with Supermax Al Madril. And Al Madril says, hey, Colt,
no,
I've been down the road too long.
That's right.
Colt crossed his heart. He wasn't going to hurt him, and Al almost dropped him. Well, I'm sorry to see that happened to Curt Hennig. It was triple team and pile drive. I hope there's nothing broken in those vertebrae in the upper part of that neck, but he is injured rather badly, and for Curt not to be able to come back out and be carried out in a stretcher, that's not always a good sign. I just hope it's not too severe. I hope there's nothing broken, just a sprain or a strain.
It certainly doesn't surprise me to see the Dynamite Kid suspended, Dutch. I thought he could have gotten a suspension off of what he did to Sandy Barr.
I think that had a lot to do with it. That coupled with coming off the top rope and landing halfway across the ring on the Curt. That did it. Owens just saw red, and it takes a lot to shake Don Owens up.
Well, that shook everybody up.
My goodness, there's some relatives in the audience down there. I see my brother-in-law, Clayton Rasmussen, and Lester and Riellen are down there. Lester's trying to throw a punch. I don't claim it was my relatives anymore.
Relatively speaking, he won.
But I love him. Chris Colt looks like he's spouting a black eye on that left side of his face.
Well, he's doing a lot of jawing right now between the referee and the crowd. But not a lot of physical contact between Chris Colt and Al Madril so far. No, it didn't work before. It's not going to work now. Crowd says, go ahead. Plant one on him. He did it!
Oh, my, oh, my, oh, my. Right on the tip of the jaw. Chris is checking his teeth.
He may have lost another one, Dutch.
There's not that many left to lose.
No. He's got about 4 or 5 of them out. In the front, anyway. Oh. Well, what a night of wrestling this has been. We're not through yet. Well, they're both squaring off. Colt backed up into the corner. Looks like he kind of wants to go to his room. Al Colt is going to bail out and think this thing over. Meanwhile,
10
Sandy
minutes
Barr has
remaining.
the count
10
put on it.
minutes.
And we've only got 10 minutes to go here. There's a takedown by Chris Colt on Al Madril. That's an amateur move. Al making a good move of his own. Colt saying, well, no, I don't do any of those nasty things. Now he's admonishing Al Madril. The crowd is admonishing Chris Colt.
9 minutes remaining. 9 minutes.
Now Madril. Look at the position he had, Colt had. If you tuned in late, you're going to hate yourself in the morning. We just had one of the wildest main events that I've ever seen in my life. There's a full Nelson applied by Chris Colt on Al Madril. Somehow it doesn't look like a Billy Jack full Nelson, does it? Looks like Colt's grabbing some hair back there. The main event.
Okay, well, I was talking, folks, to one of the fans here. You have to excuse me every time. Oh, look at this!
Coming down.
Colt tried to cakewalk up that top rope to get referee Sandy Barr to break it. Sandy didn't want to do it at the position he was in. He was rather promiscuously perched there, and Al just let go of him. Now look at Colt.
That'll kind of mess up your equilibrium a little bit. Make you dizzy, too.
You fans throughout the Northwest, don't forget we'll be coming your way in the month of June. Some of you ought to come in. If you're going to come in from all over the state, come on down to the sports arena any Saturday evening here on Chautauqua, the Portland Sports Arena. Come in at 8:30, watch the show, develop, go home at 11 o'clock and watch yourself on TV. Guest of KPTV Channel 12, the best television station in the Pacific Northwest.
What a great way to spend a Saturday night. Hey, where else can you go to come home and watch yourself on TV? Colt grabbed some hair there, sat down on left arm.
I want to thank the people of Winlock, Washington, a little tiny town up there, central Washington, just off of I-5 northbound, for the complete sellout they had at 1 o'clock yesterday, last Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That was for their egg days, right?
Right, and the folks over in Yakima, Washington last Monday night turned them away. The place was jammed to the hilt.
Oh, that's great. And it's all for a good cause. And you'll love it. There's a Sandy Barr break. Oh, you hear that? He smacked Madril right on the forehead.
There's a rolling headlock by Chris, tries for a pin. Madril kicks out. Oh, there's a right hand, caught him unaware.
Oh!
A hard right hand shot by the big Mexican fella from L.A. Coming at you, Chris Colt. There's a try for a drop kick. Chris holds on to the rope. Anyone that points at their head like they're intelligent, they Aguilar showed us a nice wet towel, bless her heart.
Yes.
Anybody who points at their head to tell you how intelligent they are sick. And that's what I think of Chris's move. Sick. I know Chris.
Well, he's a very cagey, very sly professional wrestler. Just when you think you've got him, he'll do one of those numbers on you. Here's
Hold
Buddy
on,
Rose.
folks. Here's Buddy Rose, Don.
Okay, Curt Hennig, we're going to take him to a hospital. His neck is not sore. He has to write on a piece of paper to talk to us. He took a piece of paper and a pen, and he wrote on the piece of paper, he cannot wrestle. He wants to go to a hospital. So at least his neck's not severed or broken or anything like that. But his voice box, there's no sound coming out. He has to write.
He took a terrible blow across the throat there, buddy.
Yes, and Don Owens is concerned. But Hennig wrote on the piece of paper that I could take his place Tuesday night. Don Owens confirmed it, and they said I can have Rip Oliver all by myself this Tuesday night once and for all.
Great, that's good news. Hey, there's a fall by Al Madrill.
Yeah.
Buddy Rose going to be taking Curt Hennig's place Tuesday night. He's going to be taking his place over in Seaside by the looks of it, and maybe in Newport also. Maybe the whole week.
Well, it's good news that Curt is. It's good news that Curt's neck is obviously not broken or seriously injured, but we don't know about that voice box situation.
I didn't hear Don Owens. Did he announce this as a 2 out of 3 fall to a TV time limit, or is it 1 fall to a finish, or what?
Dutch, there's so much going on. I have no idea. These people are going crazy. It's been crazy inside the ring.
It'd be nice if we knew up here.
I think we'll find out when we come back after this timeout.
How would you like to get a special deal just because you're watching television right now? Well, you can with Marv Tonkin Ford's Wrestling Specials. These...
You suspended me before 1 month. That's a long time. You taking the man's money for 1 month. Let me tell you something. Don Owens, you got me on this one. You may suspend the man for 1 month, but brother, you let me tell you one thing. We got the last laugh. We got the last laugh. We crippled Curt Hennig. We put him out of commission. Dynamite Kid come off that top rope, and he put Curt Hennig out of commission. Everything's going the Klan's way but one thing. They suspended my man 1 month, Don Owens says, or maybe longer. Well, I got news for you. It won't be no longer. If anything, he'll be back here sooner. The Dynamite Kid, baby. There's no way. I put out too much money.
That's enough. We're going to have to go back to the ring, Don, for the final. We're going to have to go back for a final fall, the TV main event.
Okay, we have absolute bedlam here. Outside the ring, inside the ring, up here in the crow's nest. We can't hear ourselves talk, hear ourselves think, which is hard to do in situations like this. And we're going to go back out to the ring. Look at these people. I'll tell you, they are just wall to wall. Signs all over the place, placards all over the place. It has really been absolutely crazy tonight. Mark this one down. Crazy tonight at the Portland Sports Arena. But boy, what an exciting night of professional wrestling action. There's Chris Colt, Al Madrill, referee Sandy Barr, ready for our second fall. What a night, Dutch. What a night.
There are 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining.
This has really been unreal. There goes Chris Colt into his handshaking stance. Al Madrill hasn't bought that yet, and I don't think he's going to be buying that.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Oh. Colt missed with a haymaker. Madrill came back and nailed him and wrapped him up.
He's got him hung up in a rope there. If I were Madrill, I'd try to polish him off real quick. And it's, right hand, he's doing just that. May look illegal, folks, but anything's fair in professional wrestling as long as you can get away with it.
Look at Madrill. He's he's grabbing the ropes on the other side of the ring.
They should be trying to get him loose in there and trying for a pin try for 2 straight.
Yeah, Madrill is...
Those cables will cut you in that. When you're standing on a rope, that really hurts.
Oh, you can see how red his arms are getting. Oh! Boy, he went right out between those ropes. You hear that? Colt yells, how do you like that, Savage?
Didn't hurt me a bit. But I'm quite sure Al Madrill has something else to say about it.
Oh.
There's a forearm by Colt. Another forearm. A third forearm. You better watch. He's getting very close to a disqualification. Danny Barr has just about had the biscuit tonight with people taking pot shots and yelling at him. There's a hard right hand by Al Madrill. He had a post Colt. Oh, Colt almost snapped his back in half there.
Oh, he did. He's just really smashed his back.
This bout is over. Steve.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be
We're
back.
going to go right to an interview.
After this timeout. Don't go away.
Your father gave it to you for your 5th birthday. Now it's your turn to pass it on. Any spray paint could make it red again, but Rust-Oleum, with an average of 50% more protective ingredients than its nearest competitor, can do more. Its protective formula not only prevents rust, but gives metal better protection against chipping and peeling.
Be the best new car value around. But this is a special shipment just for your Northwest Ford dealers. So if you want a new Thunderbird at under $10,000, you better come in.
People last week and the week before, there's going to be carry-out service, free compliments of the Klan. Well, it was proven tonight. Curt Hennig's not able to put his belt on the line Tuesday night, excuse me. So now, here comes the big Playboy. Everybody loves the Playboy. Well, I'll tell you something, Rose. I traveled up and down a many road with you, and I know you just as well as you know me, brother. And I'm not backing down from you no more. You come in here and tried to push on me, shove me around, and show off to the people that you could beat me and all this stuff. Well, I fought a tough battle with Billy Jack, Curt Hennig, his dad, Andre the Giant, Roddy Piper. You go right on down the line, bros. And I'm not backing down from you. I know it's going to be a tough bout, but Tuesday night, brother, it's going to be you and the Ripper, and I may have to bring that stretcher out again because, Rose, I'm right up there here with you, and the Assassin's right up there here with Billy Jack. So, Assassin, you, Billy Jack, me, Buddy Rose, Tuesday night, tell him, baby, what...
Hey, what Rip Oliver's trying to say is, Buddy Rose, you may be tough, but Rip Oliver is this much tougher, Daddy. Billy Jack, you're running your mouth. You want to get it on, brother? Well, we'll meet on, head on, and Rip the Crippler will cripple Buddy Rose.
Donald, you had suspended my main man, Dynamite Kid. Well, let me tell you, brother, Tuesday night, we got the last one tonight on the Curt Hennig. Tuesday night, we're going to get the last one on you, Rose, and that's final. You can take it to the bank, brother, because me and you going to meet head on.
Yeah!
Here we go, folks. Don't forget, Tuesday night, a belt match of a different kind. Buddy Rose is going to be belting on Rip Oliver. Take it, Don.
Right. Oh, everything happened tonight. Everything is going to happen Tuesday night, I have a feeling. And next Saturday night, kids are free. Don't forget, get your tickets early for next Tuesday, for this Tuesday's match. Rip Oliver and Buddy Rose and Billy Jack and the Assassin. What a night that is going to be. This has been absolutely wild, Dutch.
Oh, take us home, Don.
All
We're
right.
going to see these people down in Newport and Seaside Sunday and Monday, so take
All
us
right,
home.
you got it. This is Don Coss, along with Dutch Savage, saying so long for Portland Wrestling from the Portland Sports Arena. From the Portland Sports Arena, this has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Miller Meisterbrow. Taste as good as Budweiser at a better price. By Marv Tonkins, Metro Mitsubishi, 118th and Northeast Halsey. Marv Tonkin Ford, 122nd and Northeast Halsey. And by Tom Peterson's with two great stores at 82nd and Southeast Foster Road.
Stay tuned next for Kung Fu.